This podcast is rated M. This is the M-Balm Effect, your one-stop shop for unfiltered discussions.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 251. What up, my dudes on the interwebs? It's your boy, the M-Balm, back at it with another podcast episode. You know who this is? Because you're watching, you're listening, you would know who this is. And I have a few people in here, right, Austin? You're with me, man. You're with me.
Yeah,
Look
ma'am.
at this guy.
Did you say you call Austin a ma'am?
Yeah, well, he is now.
Good sir.
Good
My
sir.
good sir.
Yes. There he is, the man with the plan, Austin Dash, live and in living color here in studio, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you in black and white tonight? Like the 20s, 1920s.
You never know.
No, you don't know?
No, I don't know.
Well, we got some other peeps in studio with us. We have Matt Delberth and Andrea. Ringside.
Oh, I got my own. That's cool. I got a graphic.
Yeah, you had it one last time, I think, too.
You feel official?
I do. It
Yeah.
feels now. Yeah, it feels.
Now
it feels real now.
It feels good, right?
Now I gotta try.
Now you actually got to try.
Now I gotta add
Shit.
something to the conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Instead of pontificate like a dope.
That's the point.
Is it? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think so.
I don't know.
I'm doing it live and direct to the peeps.
I thought we were just here to just sit here in silence. I don't know. I thought there was like a flash mob, right?
The in-school suspension effect. No talking. Stop.
Do your fucking homework. Sit down.
Jesus Christ.
Watch the guide. I had an in-school suspension person in high school when I was in ninth grade. He had a tinted lens in his glasses, and we called him Pirate Guy.
Because it was just one.
Just one was tinted.
Yes, and he had rainbow suspenders. Oh yeah.
Must have been must have been a one-eye issue.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and he would take canned peaches and he'd put them in a container and put them in the microwave for like a few seconds and then eat them.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's his favorite letter of the alphabet?
Did you ever find out why?
but 'tis the C.
Tis the sea.
Did you ever find out why I had one eye lens?
Yeah.
No, I
It's a
I
struggle.
never figured that out.
Nobody ever asked. There was no lore going around the school. Like,
Yeah, what was,
there wasn't any kind of lore. Because, like, usually there's some kind of story.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody really gave him lore. I mean, my lore for him was that he was a pirate and he ended up having to work at that high school. Yeah, Arg.
it's like, oh,
Arg?
Yeah.
you didn't hear
Scallywag?
it from me, but I heard it from Steve's brother.
He's
who's
always
also
coming for me booty.
Joe's older cousin that he was sucking his own dick and he got cum in his eye. That's how high school
Burn his
lore is.
retina.
Like middle
Yeah,
school
that's-
lore, yeah.
And that's why you don't masturbate.
No way. Yeah.
How will I get these semen in me eye?
He's a true seaman, that man. He's a real sailor. Warmed up peaches, cum in his eye.
No.
He did end up dying in 2006, though. Sophomore year.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I remember watching him every so often. He would
Die?
sucks, ladies
I
and
remember
gentlemen.
watching him die.
What was that? What was that, Austin? Did you see that?
What?
I don't know. That was like a video playing. No, he would like go into the cafeteria and he would just trip over nothing, and he would like do a little jump. You know what I'm saying? Poor guy he couldn't deal with the children that was giving him all the problems.
Probably.
You know. My guess would be that somebody was probably playing with their pencil and they flicked it and they probably got him in the eye, like that episode of Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, boy, my eye.
My eye.
Yeah.
Boy, boo.
Well, we have a lot to discuss tonight.
Oh, boy.
And Andrea already knows what's up. And we have a lot to discuss tonight. We're trying to start this off a little bit more lighthearted because obviously this week, not even this week, it has been a shit show the last, I would say, month.
I'm going to say like the last 50, 60 years.
Yeah,
It's probably
let's
been
just
a
go
shit
that
show.
way. Let's just go
let's
that
be
way.
The minute the
honest.
internet
Let's just-
started.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about my week or the past. Next few months is going to be very, very tough for my family. So
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we did discuss some things before, man, and
I got some more updates on that, and that's
it's up to you if you want to share, man. I mean, you know how this show is. We're an open forum.
oh, I don't mind. Well, I think I told some people that my stepdad's got muscular bladder cancer.
Yeah.
He's fighting that, and as well as my grandpa's got his own issues. My brother's got his own issues. But that's like the biggest thing is my stepdad just found out that he's got cancer, and and we just got more results, and I'm like, it's not looking good. So like, he's gonna be on some really potent chemo.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a rough road.
And he's gonna have some things taken out, so that's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, if that's the case, man, if it saves him, you know, and gets him in a better spot, I mean, I know it sucks, but that's the better route, right?
It is, but it's just like
I know.
with everything that's weighing against him, as well as like on top of the fact that he's a type 1 diabetic, it's just like it complicates things, and I'm just like, I feel bad for like my mom and like what's gonna happen, and you know these. Like I said, these next few months, couple of years is going to be very tough for my family. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, dude, just to let you know, man, we're here for you, and obviously,
I appreciate it.
that's a part of the reason why we do this show is to be able to just talk, hang out, and just be human beings, unlike some people on the internet. But you know, that's just the way it goes. And you know, I do want to dive into some things, obviously tonight that we'll get into. But you know, first and foremost, Austin, just let you know, man, that you know our thoughts are with you, and you know, just I know it's a tough time, but you'll get through it. I know it's a long process.
I find your story difficult to masturbate to, but I'm going to power through.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
He's a real champ when it comes to fapping.
For you,
stories.
buddy.
This is for you.
One's for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, he's gonna keep you in mind when he faps away. Okay.
God damn it.
No, I got a family member going through it too, so I know it sucks.
Yeah,
It sucks. All you can do is just make every day count.
Yeah.
Be there for him.
That's it.
And be distracting.
That's all I can. That's all I'm trying to do. It's just, it's just been. I'm also going through some personal shit, and I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. Life, you know, it just sucks right now, but
Yeah.
I just gotta make the best of it, you know.
That's all you can do, man. And yeah, just hang in there. Yeah, I don't know, man. So obviously we know going onto social media that there's a lot of people out there showing their true colors and just saying some really fucked up shit. And it's like, I mean, we could dive into it. So, I mean, first and foremost, though, let's talk about Iryna for a minute, because that happened, August 22nd? And we literally just heard about it this week. Like, it just plastered the news out of nowhere after that amount of time.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And for me, it's like, if it just happened, why didn't they just plaster it all over the news then? It was a huge thing. Like, dude, it's just not a normal thing to just happen. Like, you go on a fucking subway or a train or whatever after working your shift at a pizza shop, sit down, and all of a sudden just your life's ended right there and then. And that happened in August, and here we are talking about it in September. Like, we're in the middle of September, and all of a sudden we're talking about it.
Yeah.
It took that long to get that news story out?
It's what the news cycle, the media outlets decide to focus on because that doesn't really fit the to keep everybody divided narrative.
Yeah.
They're like, but if it had been the racially opposite.
By the way, I'm going to go get some water. I'll be right back.
If it had been the racial opposite, it would have been riots, you know what I mean? Celebrity endorsements, things like that about it, you know what I mean? But the fact that it was a white lady, they're like, oh, we can't really, it sucks, but they're like, we can't really do anything with this, so we're just lazy. It almost had to have like
they didn't care enough.
Right, it had to be like pushed to the forefront by people who are like, hey, this is fucked up, right?
Well, and plus the motivation behind it was he's just mentally ill and thought she was reading his mind.
Yeah.
So that also does not push an agenda. You know what I mean? It's not like it wasn't a hate crime. It was a schizophrenic.
It wasn't a police person doing
Right.
it.
Yeah. Something. You're right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Where they're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think regardless of who it is and nationality and all that shit,
Right.
we're human beings, and to be honest with you, the world that we're living in is turning into a very twisted, warped, fucked up world, and it's I shouldn't even say turning into it; it has turned into it. And Jordan Hoyt was on this show a few months back, and he nailed it on the head. Social media and all that shit is just it's just garbage. It's toxic, and we see it. And it's made it very easy for people to talk a lot of shit and just dehumanize and disrespect other people. We see it time in and time out all the time. And, it just sucks. I mean, I don't know if you guys seen this, especially with the local tragedy that happened here with Sam Nordquist, but people here are even, getting nasty with, the Nordquist family. And I'm just like, why? Can you please leave them alone? They're going through a fucking hard time already, and people are just being fucking absolute savages on the internet. Yeah. And it's fucking disgusting. And we're seeing that again with what's going on here, and it's just demoralizing as a human being to have to watch and listen to all this shit, and then just I don't know, it sucks. This is the world we live in, and it's not going to get any better unless we do something about it. But we're not going to do anything about it because we're just too dependent on let's vote people in to take care of our problems for us, instead of actually taking control of things ourselves and making things happen, on a grander level. But nobody wants to do that. We would much rather we would feel better if we just waited for somebody else to take care of our problems for us and all that shit. And it sucks. It's horrible. It's just terrible. And here's an image for you that I came across on the shit show known as X. It's a fucking dump. It's just as bad as Reddit.
Does he have a Burger King crown? Is that what that is?
Somebody put a Burger King crown in laser eyes and said deserved on the left side. So they're saying that Iryna Zarutska this death was deserved. And then somebody on the right said clean up in aisle 13. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. This is the kind of dehumanization that people are talking about.
X is the fucking worst.
It's a shit show on X.
I don't have an account on purpose.
It's a dump.
No,
it's a dump hole.
show.
It's a dive hole of a social media platform. So is Reddit. Obviously, we talk a lot about Reddit and see all the shit on there. At least some of that's funny
from both sides.
I only see the shit that you bestow upon us. I won't look there either really much.
It's terrible. And a lot of things you see online, and Facebook's no fucking different. It's become just all you do is open up Facebook, and the first thing you see is a bunch of people just clamoring to some bullshit
and nobody's correct.
No,
you got this one's got a little bit of truth and a little bit of not truth, and then it's all over. Yeah, it's terrible, and it's just the world we live in, and it's every day that I live in this world, the 34 years I've been on this fucking planet, the more I live in this planet, the less I want to be here, to be honest with you, just because it doesn't seemingly get better, and people think that someone's gonna fix it for them, and they're not. Nobody's gonna fix anything for you. Look in the fucking mirror and fix your own goddamn fucking life before you want to point and judge everyone else, and think that somebody's gonna save you, especially some millionaire or billionaire on either side who you vote in, and then you get disappointed when they don't do the things that you thought they were gonna do. Oh wow, shock! They fucking lied. Oh wow, we've been down this road for how many fucking decades? We act like this just happened. No, it's been happening for fucking years.
Anytime,
it's just no different than it was 20, 30, 40 years ago.
Anytime a candidate comes out that really is not part of the two-party system or trying to do things not business as usual,
they just get swept under the rug.
Super PACs, they're just gone. They have no chance of winning. They literally rigged the system against them to primary electoral college and all that shit.
They're not this way, or they don't think like this way, or whatever. It's just
no, because it doesn't. They're not going to take the fucking big bribes. They're not going to, what I mean, just operate in the interests of big companies and things like that. So their team is not useful.
That's what runs this fucking country is lobbyists. Honestly,
well,
unfortunately,
a lot of people won't actually take time to research and look into things either. So whatever's flashing in front of their face, they just pick and it's the bigger parties.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, you have this choice and this choice. When really there's lots of other choices.
100%.
It's just we're picking one or the other or not at all.
Yeah.
Or not at all.
Not even stuff like the electoral college. It makes those candidates obsolete.
Pretty
you just have the
much.
illusion of choice. If you're going to pick a random third-party candidate, it doesn't matter because New York's already decided they're voting for New York. It's Democrat every time. Just saying because it's the Electoral College, because of New York City. So, which is weird. I'm not saying. I'm just saying the way it is. I'm not like old.
Yeah, but what about the other states that have like Electoral College and all that?
They all
shit,
do.
so.
They all do. It's all different depending.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to take a quick shout out to all the listeners right now. Thank you for tuning in. Obviously, Annalise is in the comments, and so is Neen Heller. She's Heller.
Oh, I read that. I thought it said Hitler. I'm like,
No,
why did you
please
say
no.
that? Why did you
Hitler. Justin says, "Welcome back. I'm here for a bit. Light it up, fam." Yeah, absolutely, man. Go ahead. Cheers, skull, whatever you want to do. Just do the thing that you want to do. Do it
Dangle.
responsibly, obviously. Rose says hello. Hello, Rose. Thank you for tuning in. Rose is in here. My mom says she flew today, so she gets that. No soundboard up tonight. Phone lines are back up, so 855-622-5619. In order, you can call into the show. LC says here. Hi, hello. Sarah is in here with us. Says, hey, scared for our kids, Neen says. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it gets crazy out there, so I understand. Sarah says, hey, how are you? We hope you and the family are well, M-Balm Effect. Absolutely. We're all well. We're doing the best we can every single day. And quite honestly, it's been mentally taxing living in the world we live in. I think we all can attest to this, and that's why we're here to discuss and have a conversation and maybe have some fun along the way if we can. Like to. That's what we like to do. But first and foremost, I just want to keep talking about this Iryna Zarutska case because this is nuts. It's fucking nuts. You got a person, and I know we talk about this justice system here in New York State, but it's a federal issue. It's all across the board. You see it all the time. This guy was let out 14 times. He did like 14 crimes, and he's just out in public just doing whatever he feels like. Is that what's going on?
Well, even if you're a bartender and you serve somebody and they wrap their car around a tree and kill someone in the process, the bartender faces criminal charges, but shouldn't the same apply for a judge who was like, yeah, you're good, and lets it do that? You know what I mean? Shouldn't it? I mean, it's just, but they're immune from that type of accountability.
Yeah, here's all his, I guess, mugshots. The one guy in the bottom, it doesn't even look like him because he looks. Is it short hair? Did he just cut his hair off and then regrow? That's a fast growth, if so.
Well, I'm sure it's all promises of properly taking medication or staying under, you know what I mean? And then he just goes back out and...
I read something where he was in a halfway facility, and he was such a fucking nutcase that they're just like, we can't even have you here.
Like, you just go. Right.
You
well,
have
so
to go.
I feel like they, you know what I mean? Like, why is there just not, an institution then?
Something. Give us something.
So it's like, fine, you think... You think that they only are doing that because they won't take their medicine. Well, then in some cases you need to force them to live in a facility where they can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, if they don't want to take their medicine.
Look what happened.
How about that?
Right. I mean, look what's happened here.
Little.
We have people running around just that have no business being on society, and we keep letting them out. I can name a few right now. Kyle Sage, Patrick Goodwin, those two specifically. What about this guy, Billy Spangler, who lit up those houses in Webster and killed his sister and those two firefighters? Again, why was he let out? He murdered his grandmother with a hammer in the 1980s. And then he just gets... Yeah, you remember that, right?
The Christmas Eve.
Yeah, the Christmas Eve massacre that happened.
He was back out.
So why is our justice system so fucking soft on people that only commit worse crimes than they were in fucking prison for to begin with? Why is that? Why do we continue down this road? And it's not like this is just, people like to say, oh, bail reform. Sure, to an extent, but this has been happening for a very long time.
Yeah. The bail reform thing is wild, though, because the amount of people that just, they're in jail for one night for something serious.
Yeah.
And they post bail and skip town.
Wasn't there a dude that got arrested
fine.
for a domestic dispute with his girlfriend, got arrested, they took him in, let him out, gave him an appearance ticket.
And I think he went home and killed her.
He came back and shot her with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Why are we allowing this to keep going on and on and on and on? It's just nuts. To me, it's like, at this point, something has to be done. I mean, are we just going to continuously let this happen? I mean, when does it fucking get to the point where it becomes an issue?
Enough is enough.
Right. When does it become an issue where people start finally going, okay, let's change it? Does a politician's family member have to be involved in a crime?
Pretty much.
Like, that's what's fucked up, is like they'll wait for somebody that is in their family or whatever. Then that
I
happens
didn't
to them.
realize this affected actual people. So
Yeah.
now you're right.
Right.
It's
You're right.
fucked up.
This is fucked. We should change this.
Oh yeah,
Right.
now it's a problem. But yeah, it sucks. It's sad. It's it sucks. This young lady had no reason to lose her life. There was no reason for her to lose her life. She fucking skips out on Ukraine to get away from the war. Now think about this for a moment. She's trying to get away from a war that's fucking horrific. Bombs, everything going to hell. Wow. Hello. And yeah, it's a fucking complete shit show, okay? To be honest with you, when it comes down to it, it's like, dude, when you look at this shit, does it ever end? Like, does it ever end with anybody? And this lady, she's 23 years old, okay? She comes from Ukraine to get away from that shit. She comes here, gets stabbed on a fucking train and dies. Horrifically. With people around
The
her.
worst part is, everybody just standing around being like, nobody tries to do shit.
Yeah, I want you to take a look for a moment. I want you to take a look at something here. I want you to take a look at this. How many people are there? And what did they do?
Nothing. They just...
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 other people in this area alone on the train that could have jumped up and helped her and came to her aid, and they did nothing.
They just...
Yo, you're on the M-Balm Effect. Hello? Are you there? I think they jumped off. I could be wrong, but I don't see him on here. Try calling again. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's not working. But this is a sad situation. It's one of those things where if you're not, I mean, you should be angry this week, but you should have been angry all along. This isn't the first time someone got murdered in cold blood for nothing.
No.
And it just continuously gets worse.
But careful, though, because you got to speak out publicly and make a post every time something bad happens. Otherwise, you'll be accused of selective outrage.
Selective.
Oh, why were you not posting when this... I'm like, dude, I can't post every time something goes wrong. And then it's like, who are you? Like, stop trying to be like, check me. Like, let me check your sad cred real quick. Like... Oh, I see you only posted about one thing. And then it's like, you must be racist. You're like, what is happening?
Yeah, I don't understand the mindset of that because, regardless of race and all that shit, people are dying stupidly and it doesn't matter who it is. And the fact of the matter is nobody really puts a solution to any of this stuff. They continuously they enjoy being outraged. They like it. They like going on social media and assuming and not only that, but thinking they're doing something that's making them feel good about themselves. They think that they're doing good in society when in reality, all they're doing is contributing to the bullshit that we're already going through.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, I feel so. I mean, I don't know if you look at charts where they talk about like criminal convictions, and in these parties and everything like that, more of it has risen in the past few years than the 20 prior. And so I feel like all of everybody just arguing online with all of their little pluckers of partial shit is everybody just gets mad and crashing out, and basically then somebody with a little bit of extra instability decides to get a weapon and do something about it.
Yeah,
whatever it may be, and whether it's to somebody or a nobody
This is why I think, and I don't care what anyone says, I think people should be, at least have something on them to defend themselves, specifically women.
I got so many women on me. Oh, no.
To defend you?
To defend me.
Pull one out of your pocket, and she's like, fuck you!
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't... I don't know. I missed the point of what you were saying. But to add to what you were saying, she's right. Like, talking about Reddit and all this, and, like, this guy jumping ahead of story. I'm sure we're going to talk about the Charlie Kirk thing. There's people that are just groomed in this vacuum of information or misinformation where they're, and you always talk to the one guy who doesn't get out much, and then he has a whole narrative of the world based on the media he consumes. Which is whatever, but they believe that wholeheartedly. I mean, it doesn't.
Whichever side it is, because what it is, the algorithms take you further down on whatever side you dipped your toe into, and that's all they got to do.
Oh, you're only supposed to use your toe? Oh my god!
Oh, you're supposed
no wonder my phone's so gross.
Fisting it, you're fisting it.
Sarah says our justice system is fucked. They don't care about shit, and they do everything ass backwards, 100%. I know we've talked a lot about that in the last few months, but it's true, and that's why we keep this this conversation going. John says, tried calling in, mailbox full. Yeah, I'm trying to fix the phone lines. I don't know what's going on. It might be the device itself. It is being restarted as we speak, so let's see if that helps the calls. It looks like something's going on with the Bluetooth, and we'll figure that out in just a moment. Sarah says, I believe the reason that people who are supposed to make everything better and they choose to make it worse and let killers and rapists walk or get small sentences and drug dealers get years, it's all for power. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. I mean, obviously, there's something going on there. I mean, who in their right mind sits in the fucking office where they can make these decisions to actually help people in the world, and specifically in their country, or even in the state or whatever? And who sits there and goes, you know what? I'm going to make people's lives a living hell. Let's just fucking let everybody out. I mean, we're closing down fucking prisons left and right here in New York State, and it's just like, yeah, what's the big deal? Just let them out. Let all these people, crazy people out, and violent offenders and all that shit, and it's just nuts. And the same thing goes for here in North Carolina. People are like, oh, well, it's a red state. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what if it's a red state, blue state. It doesn't matter. It's all fucking happening.
For Sydney Sweeney's pants, none of this would have ever happened.
I agree. I agree to a point. I mean, if her jeans just...
Look what happened.
If her jeans didn't blow up in the news, this wouldn't have happened, right, Andrea?
It goes like this. Harambe.
Yep.
Sydney Sweeney's pants.
Yep.
World War III.
Austin, dicks out for Harambe, right? Yeah.
Dicks
please.
out for Sydney Sweeney.
Is that what you...
We're like tits out for Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah,
no. I mean, you're... not her.
Not her tits. You're...
Yeah.
Never mind.
Her dick, your tits, Austin.
All
Let's
right,
go.
We've all lost HR here.
What Rammstein song are you singing? My dick, your tits, my dick.
Neen says, I have a knife, but I don't want a gun. Too paranoid for a freak accident. I'll be honest with you. In this specific scenario with Iryna, I don't think there would have been anything to have helped in that situation. She didn't even see it coming. She literally had her back to this guy, and it just didn't matter. I watched the video. I watched both videos, mind you.
See, I won't watch any of the videos,
nope.
so...
No, I won't either. I won't. It's too gross, too gory.
Yeah, but what I feel, okay, so I get it. Like in the moment of whatever movement he made, nobody can anticipate that. But after that, were people like immediately on 911? Did anybody try to clog her neck? Like, can we get a little bit of?
Did anybody jump on the guy?
Right.
Like,
yeah, like the one plane that went down in the middle of the fucking field, you know?
Oh yeah, Shanksville plane where they're like they charged the cockpit.
Yeah.
Hello, you're on the M-Balm Effect.
Hey, this is John. I'm calling up a range of topics here.
Yeah.
You're going to be on the show.
Thank you for calling in, John. So yeah, go ahead, man.
I was just, with the right to defense and stuff like that, too, I highly agree with that. That's why I did end up moving to the state of Florida, where that's a little more constitutional friendly compared to New York.
Yeah, I mean, obviously New York is it's not as friendly as Florida is. It's I hate to say this way, but it seems like New York State wants you to be a victim. They kind of make laws to make you so. First of all, I think we talked about it with even the Second Amendment. They've made it very expensive to even get your pistol permit here. Now think about a single mother who has a few kids, lives in an apartment somewhere in maybe a rough part of town.
Yeah, I want to shoot her too. Wait, no.
What? No, but like think about it though.
If it were so many damn single moms with these kids.
Little dark humor. Well, this is the show. I mean, it's dark humor. But don't. No, but like think about that though. Think about that. Just the courses that they make you take now to get your permit, it's about anywhere between $300 to $500 to take that course. That's not even including like the fingerprint fee and all that other stuff. It's not even including the...
You know who issues it in Florida? The Department of Agriculture.
Really? They issue it over
And
there?
you don't even need a concealed carry in Florida. What that does is it gets you to other states legally, and it gets you around the 3-day waiting back period.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Florida's just like.
And take this out. The governor down there now, it was a few days ago until the end of the year, all ammunition and firearms are tax-free.
Wow. Yeah, that's definitely not here. They tax the shit out of you.
I mean, and you got to have a background check just to get ammunition in New York.
Yep.
Florida's just like, what do you think about alligators? You're like, they're pretty cool. They're like, here's 2 guns. Like, that's about it.
Yeah, basically. Look, I'm not saying it should
And the other thing is, too,
yeah.
I have a family member who works for this company. I don't know if New York you can't even buy it. It's called USCCA. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
It's a United States Health Concealed Carry Insurance.
Okay.
So what that is say that you have a dispute in your home and you're in the right, but the family tries to come for a wrongful death or what, you know how that stuff goes, civil versus legal. It's like having a lawyer on retainer.
Okay.
They send you safety videos, but the only thing is New York State won't even let you purchase it. They can't even sell it to you.
Yeah, that's true. You can't get
Bunch
that
of
here.
bitches.
I look at it like this.
And
I look at it like this, John. I do believe that we should have rules and procedures in place so that way not everybody can just grab a gun. But at the same time,
that's true.
But at the same time, though, New York State has made it. It's like a stranglehold on everybody here. And again, I'll go back to what I was saying about the single mother scenario. How can she afford that when she's already struggling to live and pay her rent and pay for food for her and her kids? Like, how is she? And you got to think, like, it should be easy. It should be, let's put it this way, affordable enough for somebody to get their permit. And you should go through the proper channels to do it. But to sit there and outprice people so that way it deters them from getting a firearm to defend themselves and their family, like, that's pretty messed up.
I just also can't help
Yeah, and I have nothing against smoking weed, but they're okay with legalizing that and dumbing down everybody to get votes.
Yeah, I mean, look, I always agree with that. I mean, you legalize it. It's not like it's fucking, what do you call it? It's not like that bath salt shit that was done in that one city. Where was it in Florida?
Exactly. I don't see nothing wrong with that, but you know what I mean? They do that before they're letting the person defend themselves.
Prostitution should be legal. I mean, legal too, so that way we can regulate things. Because look what happens there. People are always, pimps shooting fucking people because they didn't pay up, and women getting abused. It's fucked up. Like, just
then there's OnlyFans too.
Yeah, I guess that's a legal way of prostitution, but just without the sex. Depending.
You want to live that way of life, that's your choice. I don't condone it, but if that's what you want to do, I guess so be it,
Yeah, definitely. I think we should be free to make choices like that. Now, obviously, if it hurts somebody, then it shouldn't be a choice to be made. But the point is, we live in America, and I think that we've come full circle now, and we're back to where we started, but yet nobody wants to acknowledge the fact. I mean, look, we're getting taxed way more than they got taxed from England back in the day when America even started. But we're okay with it. It's fine.
And here's the problem with the world now. There's a lot of things that I don't agree with that I don't get all upset about, and no one can have, particularly a certain side, can have a conversation. I'll get mad and call names. That's just horrible what this world's been brought to.
Agreed. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with today is people want to, not only that, they want to get louder. They want to fucking call you names. They want to swear, thinking that they're more intelligent. And when they finally lose, now all of a sudden they get violent because that's the only way you can win an argument anymore is to get violent, apparently. And I don't agree.
That ain't worth it.
I don't agree with it.
That's like the kid that goes, and plays ball with his bat at the park and he loses and he comes back and hits everybody with the bat.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
The dad in this scenario, or
the kid?
Oh, the kid,
maybe.
The kid, yeah.
I just wanted to shout out Austin's amazing Cheddar Bob from 8 Mile cosplay that he's got going on today.
Yeah, dude. I see what you're doing here, man. You're getting Matthew aroused.
I'm just vibing.
So are you guys touching on the thing that happened on Wednesday?
Yeah, we definitely are. Trust me. That's actually where we're about to lead into because it goes, all this stuff really goes hand in hand. And,
it does.
In the climate that we're in with, political climate and all that stuff, dude, it's maddening because if you don't know who I am or know the show or anything like that, I sit in the middle. I'm not right wing. I'm not left wing. And to see both sides just continuously make things worse, and it's just the dumbest shit I've seen. I think we've all seen in the last, well, you said it, fucking decades. But it's gotten worse than the last 4 or 5 years, I think. and it just continuously doesn't seem like it's going to get any better.
It really just does. I mean, anybody at least 35 years old can tell you that they've seen things exponentially grow worse in the last 10 to 15 years. Like, once you're old enough to really kind of be an adult and take, anything that exists past Saturday morning cartoons, you take heft and weight of the way that the world's kind of rolling.
Yeah.
And it's with social media, I just want to preface, because I'll forget, about the Charlie Kirk thing.
Yeah.
What was that? Was that Wednesday?
It was Wednesday.
Okay.
It was Wednesday, yeah.
We're 3 days removed. There's been so much misinformation, proven, disproven, things that have gone out. It's just like
conspiracy theories. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right. I mean, and it's just because of that, it's just more arguing. But you know what we're not talking about? The Epstein files.
No,
you know what I mean?
That's just gone. Didn't exist.
Yeah.
But didn't that get discontinued by the Democrats and all that shit? Didn't they lose the fight about that?
Clinton appointed judges. I think this got rid of that, didn't he?
Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, dude, look, if you want to ask me Epstein files, you want to ask me, I think I said it before, but they're all involved. Just turn on the TV, and whoever you see at the podium, they've all been involved. All of them.
Absolutely.
That's why I drive a truck and I work alone and I don't have to deal with nobody.
Right.
Before you get elected to Congress or president.
I don't want my dirty laundry out there. Screw that.
John's like, I ain't running for no fucking office. No, you know what? He hasn't been to Epstein Island, so it wouldn't count. Right?
Hang on, let me smell your finger.
I'm on the good buddy club.
Yeah, John. I tell you what, man. Not only stay safe out there with the truck, but stay safe out there in general, because this country it's a fucking war zone, whether you want to admit it or not. And you have these people on both sides chanting, "Oh, civil war, civil war." Yeah. I bet you goddamn right now that the people that are still fucking chanting that shit, once it happens, if it does, they'll be hiding in their mother's fucking basement, cowering in the corner.
Who is the civil war between?
And I bet the China and Russia and all them are laughing at us.
Hang on. Who's the civil war supposed to be?
I agree.
Between, I'm genuinely, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
MAGA,
the blue hairs and the red hats.
Well, so then I guess anybody
right.
who doesn't feel like going outside just doesn't go outside. Is that how that works?
I guess so.
And the rest of them just go at it.
Other countries want that. That's what they want. They want to destroy us from within.
Oh,
That's what they're asking for.
Well, that's another thing I want to touch upon too, is the troll farms.
Popcorn.
Well, if you go on Twitter, which I don't recommend, or Reddit's a fucking other. We know that.
Hang on, so it's going to be the gun-loving rednecks versus like the Starbucks baristas.
Yeah. Apparently.
That's why you go to Dunkin'.
That's why you go to Dunkin'.
That's not going to fare well.
No.
So that's. Thank you. Well, I honestly didn't know, because they're like Civil War. I'm like, between who? My money's on the red people.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
Wow, you got to be careful there. Be careful, because the Redskins got canceled.
Sorry, my money's on the Commanders.
The Commanders.
No.
Go Bills.
Go Bills. That's right. They came out. They came out clean at that end. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that was. I turned it off.
I'll be at that Miami game on the 18th.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens with that. But
listen, angry women will learn how to use a gun, even if they even though they want way more regulations than you do.
My pronouns are.
Yeah, that's what exactly.
But how will anyone
Doesn't matter.
How will all right?
Austin will be out there.
I was just gonna say, how can anyone just have the energy when they don't have their Starbucks or their coffee the first thing in the morning?
You just go to
See,
Red Bull.
That's right, Red Bull.
If the women go to fight, who will be home to iron my shirt?
Careful there, Austin.
Oh boy, he's getting in some murky territory.
I'm just saying.
Listen here, sir.
So John, you're from originally
No more
Rochester,
Starbucks.
right?
No more baristas.
Yeah,
no
Finger
more
Lakes area.
Finger Lakes area. Okay. So
venti latte.
So when did you move down to Florida? Pretty recently, then?
About 3 years ago.
Yeah. I don't know. It's. You really would hate to move out of state because you lived here for so long, but you might have made the right choice. I don't know. I mean, just the things that are happening here in New York State alone. I mean, it's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts.
Well, I don't have a state income tax either, which is nice.
That's true. That's true. We get taxed on the air we breathe these days. So, honestly,
we don't even have inspections on our vehicle, and it shows down there.
Yeah. Well, we got to make sure we inspect our vehicles so that way the roads don't get hurt by them. You know, the roads that actually cause the issues, the vehicle to begin with. Like that's how fucked up that
How
is.
do you guys have worse roads and pay for that road? We have free, roads we drive down and they're better. I've never gotten that one.
I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know.
I know. I don't get it.
We're Kathy. It's all going to the Bill Stadium.
You know what? I got to be honest with you. It's probably where it's going at this point.
Or New York
I can't
City.
believe they made you guys pay for that and they inked up the ticket prices. That is just insane.
Well, the Pagulas are hurting for cash these days. You know, it's
I'm
really,
like 6 Bills Stadium payments behind. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I got a collection letter in the mail.
you got to make sure that the
Bastards.
Pagulas can afford food these days. Okay.
Fuck you, Pagulas.
Yeah. But all right, you guys have a good one. I'm going to
You
continue
too,
watching
John.
the show.
Yeah, man. Thank you for calling in, dude.
Yeah, no problem. Bye.
Like, dude, that's what I'm talking about. Like, so it's always good to hear from listeners on the phone. That's why we try our best to make sure the phone lines are open and ready to go.
I ain't going anywhere hot or sticky.
No.
Or where something can kill me in the grass.
We have
and it's not just exclusive to. It's exclusive to anything that falls under that category.
we have
Well,
the
you're
Four
not invited to
Seasons.
the party in my underpants,
No.
then?
Just nothing but ball swamps.
It's just filled with fire ants.
Fire
You
ants
never
and
been
ball
to the
swamps.
Everglades, Andrea?
The Everglades. Denise says, honestly,
I'm not a camper.
Denise says, honestly, concealed carry is the best peace of mind ever, especially when you're out there. And look, I said it before and I'll say it again, especially women, because, look, I mean, it's just, they're very crazy out there, and you can't take chances. And look what happened with Iryna. Again, I don't know if that would have been helpful in her situation, but at least she would have had a fighting chance.
It's just a bummer that if you have to do things like take public transportation.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like, because if it's your own car, like you can just try to make sure your doors are locked and you know what I mean, and things are nearby to
Fuck
stab
transportation.
other people with.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, and then here we go. Everybody get mad at me for saying
Go
what
ahead,
I'm
get
about
mad.
to
Here he
say.
goes.
Oh, we're going to get mad. Ready?
But if you got on the train and you saw that dude, you're like, I'm not going to put my back to this dude.
Just talking to himself.
So you're like, am I going to be
itching
accused
his fucking
of being
arms and shit.
racist?
Oh, you're talking about that.
Or am I going to be alive? You know what I mean? Where you're like, there's a sketchy dude.
I was gonna say, because why did you think he was sketchy though? I mean, if you thought he was sketchy because he was like mumbling and he had this crazy look in his face and overall disheveled, sure.
Right, but you're
Yeah,
like,
the crazy
God,
look, you know.
geez, you know, all that checks. But you're like, geez, you know, I don't want to appear racist, so I'll just go ahead and sit behind him and hope for the best. Just sit in front of him and hope for the best.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? But then you're
Andrea,
like, do
the
you want to
crazy
be
look.
racist or do you want to be alive? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's good to be. So don't misconstrue what I'm saying. But it's just like, you know, with the Charlie Kirk thing, jumping ahead to that. It's like, you're like, oh, you think that it's crazy that dude got shot? Well, he deserved it because he was racist. And you're like,
But where? It's like with that incident in particular, where did he come up? Like Hulk Hogan saying the N-word, that was blatant. It was on recording. When did Charlie Kirk say that? When did he say anything racist like that? I'm just curious. I don't know the guy enough. I haven't watched enough, I guess.
Yeah. No,
I've seen videos of his. I think what he was doing was right, having a dialogue with people in a respectful manner.
he only
I might not have always agreed with what he said, but
he only popped into my news world over the last like 4 months. I didn't know the guy. I'm not a religious person.
Yeah.
We disagree about a lot of stuff, and that's fine. But I was like, this guy's actually a really good debater. Like, people come on and he's like, hey, listen, we disagree. We'll talk about it. That's his whole platform. That's cool.
yeah.
And then people were mad at him because he basically was shutting them down with facts and logic.
Well, if there's facts and logic involved, I mean, you're fact-based arguing. You're debating that way, fact-based.
Right. They're like, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, cool. Anyways, so.
Right, he would just move on.
I saw this one where some guy's up to the podium and he's like, you know, I don't really respect and appreciate you saying that college is a scam. I'm an English major. And then right away he's like, what's your favorite Jane Austen novel? What's your favorite Charles Dickens book? And he's like, And he goes, you're an English major. You should know this, right? And he's like, And he goes, exactly. College is a scam.
Yeah.
And
Bam.
you know what I mean? It is what it is, but I don't. It's crazy. You know, you make a post saying, I'm like, I really haven't really seen anything about this dude that makes me be like, what a piece of shit. And then people are like, you're a piece of shit for saying that. And you're like, this is where we are at in the world now.
We're in a very fucked up, it's just a very fucked up thing that we're in, and it sucks. Sheila says, I stay at home and not talk to anyone, but for some reason people think that I care what they have to say. No, well, that's the thing. Like, when does it become a norm where you just go, you know what, who cares what the fuck people say? Like, who cares? If you live your life trying to be someone you're not to fucking make people like you, then what kind of life are you fucking leading?
The life that a lot of people do lead.
Well, good for them. Let them fucking do that, but that's a miserable life.
If you enjoyed our dialogue, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe anyways, just cause, even if we piss you off. Denise says, funny how it's the blue hairs, red hats, and most of them are white. Burka.
America.
You know, you have to put some, I guess, humor into it, because it really is fucking sad. Because I thought this country was supposed to be united, right? But we're the most fucking divided we've ever been. And you know what's sad about it is, like, we just passed the 24th anniversary of 9/11, and I can remember even as a kid.
Because you did never forget.
You never forget. We didn't forget. We posted about it, because that just, if you post on social media, of course, a little picture of the Twin Towers, and you say we never forget or we remember, that means you're cool and that you're good, and naturally you're just the best kind of person of all around, right? So we did that.
Patriotism, America.
Yeah, we did that on the show page. So, but we got to just remember, like, we went from that to where we are now, and it's pretty fucked up. And if you ask me, I don't think it's gonna be any better, and it sucks. Kayla Nordquist is in here with us. She says here. John says, your life to make yourself happy. Yeah, live your life to make yourself happy. Don't fucking sit there and try to be somebody you're not, just to please people. What's the point?
That's my pill alarm for
That's your pill alarm?
My evening allergy.
Are you taking the red pill or the blue pill? If I were you, I'd just take the black pill, right?
I'm always accused of taking the blue pill.
I took the black pill, and I
because
I
color
dance
my
real
hair,
good.
and
Good.
I like to have control of my own vagina.
Yes.
So
Well,
that's what I'm accused of.
take control,
But
Andrea. Be powerful.
But I actually do not have
No,
a party, and neither do my parents.
I'm glad you said that. I mean, you go over to somebody's house, sometimes they don't have control of their vagina. It's running all rampant over the house.
I
It's
have
talking.
full control.
It
Do you
interrupts
I try to.
conversations.
I want to. I'd love to have full control of my vagina.
Matt, do you have full control of your vagina?
No, sometimes. I mean, like right
Well,
now.
you guys definitely get more control over your vaginas.
Well-
it's 9 p.m. Do you know where your vagina is? Frankly, I don't.
Prank call somebody and say, is your vagina running?
Yeah.
I would venture to say we should do that soon. But, yeah, I mean, sometimes the vagina's out of control. I mean, what are you going to do?
Vagina's on the run right now. I can hear them screaming.
Is that what they sound like?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't realize this.
The vaginas are angry, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. They always tell me to stop. You're doing it wrong.
Sheila says,
again?
I've been having a hard week. I almost didn't get on here tonight. Yeah, I mean, look, this all goes hand in hand with mental health, and I know we want to talk about that because we usually touch upon that, especially with the way things are. But Sheila, you're our thoughts were with you, and look, I think I need to listen to my own fucking advice as well sometimes, but reach out. Look, reach out to people that give a fuck, because I'm going to be honest with you. There's people I'm not going to associate with anymore because they want to play up this game of, oh yeah, mental health. I'm an advocate. Oh, reach out. Of course, talk to me. Then you fucking reach out and they give you some excuse why they're not fucking talking to you. You don't even read your fucking message, and it's been like 4 months. You're like, you know what? You're a fucking fraud. So I will give you this advice for sure. Reach out to people care about you and are close with you, and that you have a consistent communication with, because those people that don't have a communication
And then
with you
actually
like that,
show it.
well, that's what I'm saying. And you know what? And I don't give a fuck anymore. And I don't care who the fuck I lose contact with anymore. I don't care what connections I burn down anymore. But I'm done associating with people that sit there and fucking bold-face bullshit their way through our friendship. Never put an ounce of effort in. And yet they think that their words are going to make a difference when they say them, when it doesn't.
You're right on it, but it took me only in the last 10 years or less to realize that never fight for people that are actively trying to leave your life.
No.
Let them go.
Like, I just saw this thing on Instagram.
Same.
Let them go.
I just saw this Instagram post, and it was like a huge fucking novel about this person explaining to somebody how they're feeling. It's like, dude, fuck that noise. Don't give them that effort. Don't give them that energy. Fucking block them and move on.
Yeah.
Those people don't care about you. They lost the value you had to them when they were benefiting off of whatever you were doing for them is gone. They never once gave a fuck about you. So move on. Move on.
Yeah.
You don't have to text message somebody to get a response to understand the situation. Do you understand? All you got to do is just feel the energy. If they're not putting out the effort to maintain a friendship, they're not checking in with you.
Match
and I don't want to
energy.
hear this fucking bullshit of, oh, I'm busy and, well, we all have our problems. So the fuck do I? But I spend a few seconds to reach out. Go ask these people around me. Do I not reach out?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Do I not fucking... And I have a child, I'm married, and I have a fucking full-time job where I'm working 50, 60 fucking hours a week, and I do this podcast. And you're telling me, specifically people that maybe work less than 40 hours, maybe don't even have a job, definitely don't have any kids, that, oh, I'm so busy, I don't have the time. You have the time.
Hang
you
on.
just decide to choose
My
to do
refrigerator
your
is running.
time
Let me
differently.
call you back.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? You're like, those people never. I just think it's something. I read something that's pretty eye-opening, but like if kids from broken homes that grow up to be adults tend to just they're ingrained in patterns of wanting to hold on to people in their life like that are but there's so much like power in just being like, you know what, instead of picking up the phone and be like, you know what, you never reach out and this and that and blah blah blah, just fucking dead it.
Yeah.
Just like dead it, because then
People-
you just look weak.
Well, that's the...
Oh yeah, and then sometimes you learn the hard way. Like people, take shit about it, and then they make a big fucking post
Sheila says, so true. The case of the fake people.
because
And
that's the
says,
new
preach.
thing now too.
She says, but they're on social media just fine. Absolutely. You'll see that little green dot next to their name on Facebook. And I'm like, looking at the messages, I'm like, delivered April 14th, 2025. I'm like, okay, but it's September now. September 13th. You're active.
Yeah.
And then you go on their profile and they're fucking interacting with other people and they have fucking photos with other people. You're like, okay. You're not going through a hard time. You're not too busy. You just don't give a fuck. Be honest. Be fucking real with not only the person that you're talking to,
Yeah,
but
or you outgrew
your
the
friend,
situation or whatever.
but just be honest with yourself and just be upfront. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Just stay where you are. Don't come back. Don't need you. Don't need you. Much better without you. Because I don't need fucking frauds
And
hanging around me.
the disingenuous.
That's what I'm talking about.
My girlfriend's seen it firsthand. The amount of I got a problem with you people, and then I'm literally this happened. This I have a problem with you person. I happened to go to a restaurant where the dude was waiting tables and he's like, "Hey man, what's up?" And he like wanted to shake my hand.
What?
And I'm like, "We're fucking leaving." And he left. And I'm like, I don't fuck with you in any way, shape, or form, and you feel the same. Like, how corny are you?
That's fucking-
Where you been?
What? Yeah. Like, what's
because you're in person. It's
Right, and
a
it's,
lot of people have a lot of balls online.
but it's not even
Yes.
like I don't even want it to be like misconstrued as a tough guy thing. It's because it's not what it is.
No.
It's not what I'm saying. Just people
It's just
that
like why?
I know how you feel about me.
Yeah. So
Like,
why
we're not-
why do
not
we have
friends.
to pretend this?
seventh
We're
grade
not
high school
buddies.
girls.
Yeah, no,
Or seventh grade
right.
high school.
You don't. It's not like later you're gonna go
middle
and be
school.
like, he didn't say hello, even though we've never fucking cared about saying hello
Right.
before. Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're saying.
Dean says, I get turning off your social battery, but there's always time. Yeah, look, I'm not the most social butterfly in the goddamn fucking world. And yeah, I think
Yeah,
everybody
we
can
go
attest to
through
that.
quiet bouts.
Yeah, and look, I'm not. I'm an introvert at heart. So all I'm saying is this, dude. Have a little respect. It's not yes, I get the social battery. I get having, a problem with being overstimulated. I get that. I've been through that. But when it's months and months and months with somebody who claims to be your friend that you've known for a very long time and they just completely blow you off. And they're blowing you off because you see the proofs in the pictures. Dude, just fucking drop it. Move on. You don't need to write a fucking novel of how you feel. They don't care how you feel. Ultimately, all you got to do is just say, fuck you, move on, block.
Don't even
delete.
say fuck you. Don't even.
No, I mean just in general. Just they don't have to say
you're
fuck
saying,
you.
You're saying in your
Oh,
head.
mentally,
Yeah. That's all. I wouldn't give them
please.
the energy that
Yeah.
say fuck you.
No.
Why bother giving them the fuck you?
No, 'cause-
You know, it's like taking a shit and putting it on their front porch and lighting it on fire. That's
and
just too much effort.
They just display it for a pity party.
Yeah.
You know what to do in like social situations. You're at a show or whatever, and you see people that you don't like, and then there's an awkward interaction. Just normalize just being like this. Hey, man, for what it's worth, I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, cool.
no ill will, but keep
Right.
it moving. I don't want to have a fake conversation that doesn't matter to me.
Exactly. It's simple as that.
Yeah,
But when you do that,
it's like
people,
social politics.
but
Almost.
Yes.
people's minds are blown. Can you believe it? We don't like each other.
Right.
What are we doing?
Right.
Oh man, we can't
Well,
agree to
but-
disagree. It's like
No, you
wow.
can't.
No,
Not
we
in
don't-
this world. Oh,
we
no.
don't have to fight, but we also
Damn.
This
Don't have
weird-
to fucking hang out and do this awkward hug and you're doing great out there, buddy. And
yeah. Like, what are we? Why do we do this?
It's
As,
been-
as people. I refuse. I ditch that, and I also it's so liberating.
that puts us more at an asshole level. You know that, right?
much.
Ditch
Don't
the
care.
courtesy laugh.
Yeah, fuck that.
It feels so fucking good.
Yeah, like the whole.
It feels so good. Somebody be like, you'll be in a situation with strangers. You're at the grocery store line, and somebody's like, I put my divider down at the same time you did. Great minds think alike. And then you go, ha, 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 ha. And there's nothing funny about the fucking situation.
no.
Yeah, no.
I just do this. Watch. I just go,
Good.
and I don't fucking say anything.
Give them.
I'll let your unfunny ass twist in the fucking wind.
Good.
You just gonna be like, okay.
Listen,
I like that.
You know
I
that
like that.
person
I'm going
goes
to use
home
that now.
Don't-
and replays that thought in their head for the next 10 years thinking that guy
Yeah.
thought I was weird.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Nice job, Matt.
Okay, listen. It's not my job to make you funny. I'm not gonna boost your horrible joke.
Look, here's what I'm going to tell you.
Everybody gets a fucking reward, all right?
if somebody makes
You get an award, and you get an award. You all participated.
Yeah.
if somebody at Wegmans is fucking standing in the line, they say something stupid, and you're not finding it funny, I agree with you. Fuck that. Just look at them dead in the eyes and go, fuck you. Like in your head, just go, you're not funny. Don't give them anything. Just give them no reaction. Actually, don't even look at them. Fuck it. Don't even look at them. Just acknowledge them as if they were just air. Like,
Peanut butter cups.
yeah,
Or
oh,
just
wow.
be like,
Look,
like-
gum,
be like,
big
I'm-
red.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. What did you say? I didn't hear. What did you say?
Yeah.
I start to repeat it. I go, I heard you.
I like when I wear my
Fuck you.
I like when I wear my Meta glasses and I'm walking around and I'm on the phone with somebody and they look at me and they probably look at my ears to see if I have any earbuds in, but they don't see any earbuds in. And I mean, from afar, you might not know that they're the Meta glasses.
So they
They
have
think-
to fucking question whether or not you're
they
talking
think
to them.
Yeah, they think I'm DeCarlos Brown on the train, ready to stab somebody. And they look at me like I'm fucking nuts. And I'm like thinking to myself, good, that keeps people away from me. So I don't have to fucking have any weird conversations with people I don't want to have any conversations with, especially strangers. I do not like small talk with strangers. I don't like it. Okay?
Homeless people 20 years ago talking to themselves walked, so us with earbuds could run.
Yeah. It's true. It's fucking true. Look, Webbs, I don't know what to tell you, but I would just say
That's very true.
Yeah.
I would stay very clear of people that are probably talking to themselves, including myself, because you just never know what I might do.
I talk to myself all the time.
I might look at you and go, "Helter Skelter," and you might die. I might have cursed you.
No,
I don't know.
Do that.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
What the fuck is going on?
But I don't like Helter Skelter. I like hashtag Hooter Cooter
I might even sing fuck
with the
you.
$7 store Manson family douchebags that are continuously.
Hooter Cooters?
We went through a hard time, and I love how they had to kick down the door, and there she was, Miss Piggy on the bed. Who cares? I don't care about them and their feelings.
Miss Piggy on the bed.
Yeah, you know what? Miss Piggy should be on the goddamn. They should have a fucking pig roast.
I was just gonna say she should be on the only bed she should be on is on a bed of charcoal
On a bed on her deathbed.
on a rack.
And you know what? You can sit there and say,
Roasting
I
her.
thought we were talking about
Roasting her,
not
right?
glorifying people's deaths. Well, if you're a murderous, rapist, piece of shit, child-touching, garbage fucking human being, then you celebrate their death. If somebody's just having a dialogue with people and you're glorifying their death and celebrating it, that makes you the fucking douchebag.
Well, there's a whole that's became popular in the last like 7 or 8 years of if you're a liberal-leaning person, if you're like anybody who disagrees with something I'm saying is literally Hitler and a Nazi.
Yeah, it's nuts.
You're like, you can't keep using that argument. It's like, I didn't realize you were a Nazi. You're like, we're talking about the bus.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? We're talking about the bus schedule.
Not the bus to Auschwitz. Like, Jesus.
Before we dive into the Charlie Kirk thing, I do want to say one thing. Yeah, there was somebody who asked, was there a GoFundMe for this DeCarlos guy? And to be honest with you, there was. It says it right here. Raise funds to stop the injustice against DeCarlos Brown Jr. It says Ryan Nicholas Ringham is organizing the fund. Now, this fundraiser is gone, by the way. They took it down. But it says right on the thing here, while what happened on the blue line was a tragedy, what we mustn't lose sight of is the fact that DeCarlos Brown Jr. was failed categorically by the judicial system and the mental health services of North Carolina, and as such, is not entirely to blame for what happened.
He wants to swing his knife freely around the train.
Free my boy! Free my boy!
I understand mental health plays a little bit of a part in this. But to just dismiss what he did and the other 14 things that he did in his life that could have just ultimately squashed this if he was behind bars or got the help he needed, I think we wouldn't be in this situation right now. And I think that's where we need to start talking about the next topic of the night with Charlie Kirk and his murder on Wednesday.
Right.
Mental health. We talk about it, we discuss it, and we most definitely acknowledge it. But the problem is the internet seems to amp it up and glorify it. There are people out there wearing hats with anxiety on it like it's a fucking fashion statement. Oh, I got anxiety. Oh, cool. How about people that actually fucking suffer from anxiety like myself that look at that and go, there is nothing glorified about having a problem like depression and anxiety.
Maybe they're like, I want an anxiety hat too, but I can't pick between blue and red because I have anxiety, so I don't know which one I'm gonna get.
But
yeah, it's insane to me the amount of social media role in things like this, and there's so much. Who knows? I mean, is it misinformation? Is it true? Is it a narrative? Is it tinfoil hat shit?
Yeah.
Was it really just one dude who's lost his marbles and did it? Was it a professional hit? Right. Was it? I mean, there's so much. You'll never know. The Joe average person will never know.
Yeah, I mean, I think from Wednesday to now, we've learned a lot more than we did initially in the first 24, even 48 hours. But there's still bullshit going on.
The old guy, what the distraction immediately.
So I was shown the time it happened. A coworker had showed me the video. Said, "Hey, you know who Charlie Kirk is, right?" I go, "I know of him. I've seen some of his videos." Shows me the video. He gets shot. Blood automatically pours out. They didn't announce his death, and I didn't say anything to this guy. But I thought to myself, there's no way he survived that shot.
No, we all thought that. Everybody at my work goes, God damn.
There's no way. Yeah, there's no way.
You're not walking away from that.
No. And I don't know why they waited to, I mean, I don't think he survived it within the first minute or two of the thing happening. They waited a little bit to announce that he had officially died. But I think they knew the situation before they even announced it hours beforehand. So then I see this picture of this old guy on the ground and people yelling at him, "You fucking monster, you monster." And I'm like, I don't think that's the guy.
They took him out. Well, but he said he did it immediately.
That's what they said.
So sketch.
But why is an old guy or anybody, why would you sit there if you didn't do it saying, "Yeah, I did it"?
Well, because I mean, you always say it's the same. If you're gonna do a coordinated assassination, there's things that, like the Kennedy thing, the guy right before the bullets went off, the umbrella guy that opened and closed his umbrella, and then the shots came out. That they're saying that's a signal. They're saying that the guy behind him that was like adjusting his hat, and then the shots went out. You know what I mean? They're just kind of there's a lot of similarities. I don't know. I'm not saying I don't fucking know what went on, but there's sketch things. As soon as the shooting went happen, this old guy, I did it. He gets tackled. Patsy, leaving the dude the ability to just get off the roof and get out.
Unscathed, basically.
And then they find his rifle, and the rifle has like writing etchings on the bullets, and you're like,
all the leftover bullets in there, and they're all conflicting.
right?
The whole thing. Do you like jazz?
No, they're. Well, I mean, all the the different ideas of what they say is behind each phrase.
Yeah.
None of them actually. You could go in either direction.
Yeah.
Depending on which one it is. So you're like, is this a? Are you sure this is just not a further division?
So obviously, I just posted this here. This is the same. This is the debates he was having at Utah University, and this is what he was wearing, obviously, and all that stuff. And I don't know if you guys said you didn't watch the video. I watched the video, and I watched it in different couple angles. And again, just like Iryna Zarutska,
I never got to see the video.
You don't want to watch the video, Austin.
No.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to recommend it.
I watched it by literally just opening my phone at work, just opening Facebook, and it was literally the first thing that started playing. And I thought it was AI. I was like, because it didn't register. I'm like, that can't be real. Like, what the fuck is, like, okay, they get it. They hate that dude, so somebody made an AI. Like, imagine or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm like, holy fuck, and then. Everybody started at work. Hey, did you? Everybody starts chattering, and then we went to our browser, opened it up, and it's the top of the news thing, and he still hadn't been announced. He's been dead, but minute by minute, they got the old guy on the ground that looks like the dude who Curb Your Enthusiasm guy with the Larry David. He looks like Larry David. That guy was on the ground. They carried him out, and like his pants were falling off. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
But then they released that guy. Nothing's ever going to be mentioned about that guy.
No, it's done. You'll never hear from him again.
But what?
But yeah, what wouldn't you at least be asking more questions? Why he would say that?
Yeah, like who in their right mind would go, "Hey, I want
to any of this." By the way,
no,
because first of all, I didn't see it live. I just started. It started popping up on my feed that he had been shot. And so I like I said, I've never watched any of the video. I didn't watch it. I was like, I'm not gonna go look for it and watch it. Back in the old days, they could fucking mute that shit in time. Nowadays, obviously, this can happen, and there's gonna be this window of time where if it's in a public event, your death can be just strewn across the planet to show to fucking whoever. But anything that I they already had caught a person by the time I started reading anything.
Right, have a person of interest in custody with that old guy. But then they were like, they released him. It wasn't him. And then it's like, okay, but the dude, as soon as the shot went out, he's like, I did it. And then he got swarmed on, leaving the shooter to get a chance to get off the roof.
Yeah.
Right, so why wouldn't you check him as an accomplice, maybe?
It just the whole thing is kind of,
and then the things that are annoying me is regardless of what side arguing, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Like all the information on what the kid, they're like, he was like middle ground.
Are you talking about Tyler?
Yes. So when they get down to this kid, it's a middle ground person who grew up in a house full of but then they're like, oh no, he's definitely right wing because the grandma said so.
Yeah,
you want to know what? Just because grandma said something, grandma assumes a lot of shit.
So here's Tyler Robinson right now, imaged right here on the show. He could have been wearing that
Trump hat that day because
your
his
grandma
dad
know what's
asked
going on
him
in your
to.
life? Not at all.
Dude, I wore a fucking shirt that was pink with a fucking cat on it, and it said Florida across the top of it, and this stupid hat from, remember that chick Blossom? It was flipped up, and it was yellow, school bus fucking yellow, and I didn't like neither of them, but Grandma gave them to me, so I fucking wore them. There's a picture out there of me somewhere. So what? You see one picture of this dude, it doesn't mean he's
Harold, can you
one
pull up
way
that
or
picture?
the other.
Which one?
Can you pull up the picture of her in the blossom?
I don't have it. I don't have it. Austin, do you have
Either
it?
way,
I
you know what I
don't,
mean? Like they're like, so
unfortunately.
he was definitely right, and then he got brainwashed into being left.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you want to know what? He was down the middle, didn't give a shit the whole time. His mental health went down the tube. He's unhappy with everything involving the government, and that's all I know about the guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was up on the roof or not.
The whole thing about,
His dad turned him in.
Yeah, his dad
Yeah,
turned him in and all
yeah.
that stuff, and
I don't know.
all this stuff about his family was conservative.
I thought
and
you
this,
were
that.
cool, Dad.
Why didn't you let me get away with it, man? No, but like seriously though, in all fairness, though, like you were saying, this idea that he came from a conservative family, he's just gonna follow that belief system doesn't mean shit to me, because all he had to do was think for yourself for once.
So now
Maybe he went down that path and got radicalized. Maybe he was on Reddit, which I wouldn't doubt, because I guess there was like somebody who went to school with him and it explained and described him in a way that made me feel that he was kind of online a lot and probably was chilling out in those type of forums.
What if he had Confederate flags or whatever all over his room, and then next thing you know, he has you look in his closet and it's just full of Taylor Swift.
I don't know. It's a good question. It's very questionable.
One thing I wanted to say too, I don't know if you guys saw the news today. Now they're saying that he had a trans girlfriend and he's kind of had turned his back on all that.
Is that real or
I don't know, because it's the fucking
Again.
internet. It's the
Right.
fucking
So it's
internet.
the internet.
I don't know.
You don't know anything anymore. And there are just people who just automatically are like,
Or he has a transitioning roommate, so they're like, so they can. But is that real? Is that something they're like? See, it's the trans people.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You know
saying.
what I mean? I don't.
That's not the
"The
case at all.
gems,
Yeah.
But that's the thing. On both sides, there's always somebody trying to just add fuel to the fire.
Well, that
It's just can we think?
Chemicals are making the frogs gay.
Well, we know that.
The
We know
Utah-
about Alex fucking
Alex Jones.
Jones. Yeah, I was gonna
the
say
Utah
Borstein, but that's
governor.
wrong.
Did you see him reading? He's like, I was praying it wasn't one of ours. He lost the fucking football parlay. He's like, I was just praying it wasn't one of ours. I was hoping it was somebody from a different state, or it's fuck, it was a white guy. Was pretty much the way he was
well, the
his
way it was
press
everybody was already wagering in, right down to Trump.
Yeah.
Everybody was immediately online Richard Taylor, he's this, or like I said, because I came late to the game, I already saw everybody on both sides, past the point, they already have who it supposedly is now.
Yeah.
So by the time I'm seeing everybody's opinion, it's already past that point, and I'm like, well, where'd you get your fucking info from? And where'd you get your info from? Because neither of you sound good.
That's just it. I've been noticing it on both sides. You got the right wing side of it where, it is obviously like you were saying, oh wow, it was the trans people. It's no. And then you got the left hand side that's oh, it's not so bad. Who cares? He was spewing hate and blah, blah, blah. Well, you're spewing hate, too, by doing the things that you're doing.
Whether you're left wing or right wing,
Doesn't
you're all
matter.
part of the same fucking bird.
Thank you. And that's just it. These people that
It's
go
true.
online, they spew this bullshit, yet they have signs in the front of the house saying, oh, we believe in love and this, that, and the other. Then fucking practice it. Because it's no different than people that go to church every Sunday and sit there and say, oh, we're supposed to be love thy neighbor. But yet you see the things that they say. And it's the same thing on both sides. It's a cult.
They got
All
the
of it.
fucking live, laugh, lactate shit at their house.
Lactate.
or whatever. And they're
Lactate.
and then those are the same people being I'm not going to say I agree with him
Live,
being
love,
killed,
lactate.
but I'm not sad about it either. He
not.
was a hate monger.
Yeah, but dude,
I'm not.
but here's the thing.
I'm not going to say that I'm mad.
It's the same goddamn concept, right? It's the same thing about people that like to preach the Bible, but yet never read a fucking goddamn single book out of the compendium of fucking books that it is. They read Psalms, they read Proverbs and all that shit. They never read the fucking book of Genesis even, let alone the book of Job.
Well,
I read the thing
or the
cover
book
to
of
cover.
Matthew.
I can't
read the
stand
book-
Phil Collins.
Uh,
I'm not going to read that.
I will say I read the thing book to cover. It's a very violent, it's a nutty book. The whole thing's nutty. people were doing drugs when they wrote this book, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you talk to a donkey, right? A jackass. How do you talk to a donkey? How do you talk to a bush that's fucking on fire? You do mushrooms or acid, and then you start talking to things that don't even have a fucking personality because they're inanimate objects.
Built a big boat, and 2 of every animal in the world fit on this big boat. And the tigers didn't eat the zebras or anything
They
on the
just
boat.
lived in fucking harmony.
Don't forget the entire planet was flooded.
Yeah.
Right.
Look, I'm not going to sit here and say that everything from the Bible is a lie. I won't say that. But I will say that people that read it either misconstrue the message or have never read it at all. And I would actually gamble on this that they didn't read a single half of it.
Goddamn, none of it.
It's been redone and rewritten so many times.
Think about it.
The Bible, then you had the Rick James version,
Rick
and then you had the
the Chappelle version.
Yeah, there was all
I
the
was
other.
actually offered to take a college course just on the Bible, and I was like, no, I'm past.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like, you know, there's like some things in like Leviticus and like freaking Book of Matthew that everyone's like, oh, like we're against this, but it's like, you know, there's a lot of things in the Bible that says like, you know, you're supposed to be respectful about these people and all that shit. Like,
what do you mean by these people?
I think it was like Leviticus 19:33, whatever. It's supposed to like talking about like foreigners. You're supposed to respect foreigners as your neighbors. Like love thy neighbor.
I love you, Lou Graham.
Literally.
Jukebox hero. He lives in this town actually.
Oh, it doesn't?
He does. He doesn't live
So
that
he
far from
literally
us.
could be your fucking neighbor.
Yeah,
Awesome.
he could be.
I love my neighbor.
So,
I want to know my neighbor.
look, all I'm saying is we as people need to come to a point where we need to fucking look at ourselves in the mirror and go, what the fuck are we doing? Because when you go online, like I'm not associating with people that have no empathy, no care about humanity. Look, I don't agree with a lot of people. Does that give me a right to grab a gun and blow their fucking head off when I don't agree with them? Because that's essentially the message I'm getting when I go on social media and say, oh, well, fuck around and find out. Oh, there's criminals that fuck around and find out and get shot all the time by the police, but yet people fucking riot in the cities all the time about it. Oh. Were people upset when there was somebody that was killed when they grabbed a gun and pointed at an officer and they got shot and killed? No. Was that a fuck around and find out moment? No. It's a huge thing. Let's go riot. But let's start a riot. Here's the thing: like those same people that tout this shit will sit there and say, "Oh, well, Charlie Kirk fucked around and found out." Why? Because he was having respectful debates? Like, you sure as hell might not agree with some of the stuff he said, but that doesn't mean, oh, let's go blow his fucking head off.
Well, just the hypocrisy. Like, I mean, both sides are overwrought.
Yes.
With hypocrisy, where you're saying, you know, the tolerance and we believe love, and then they're like, this dude deserved to die because he said some things that I disagreed with, so therefore he deserves to die. It is pretty fucking crazy.
Right. Well, but also in the same token, I would like to say some of these people online crying like, how dare you say that about him? If it was Jasmine Crockett,
who's that?
She's a very boisterous woman, black female who Trump likes to talk a lot of shit about. Yeah. Because she voices her opinion just as mouthy, but she's actually Senate. I don't know. I can't know. House. She's in there somewhere. Either way, I just know that if she had been publicly, I feel like there would be just as much lack of empathy from certain people who are like, everybody needs to lose their jobs. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like,
yeah, no, I hear you.
I think that because of who it is, certain people, but it's not everybody. Like, there are people who are very consistent in how they are.
As they should.
I'm more, when I was like, okay, really? Some of the people that got online that were like, if you fucking don't like what, you know, like, if you don't have any empathy for this guy, fuck you. And I'm like, I literally have never seen you fucking comment about anything in the last 15 years besides your penis.
Wait, what?
And all of a sudden now you're going to be outraged at,
that goes back to what I was saying, where people they feel the need where they need to feel good about themselves because they have nothing going on with their lives. Well, but
if you're consistently online and you've got things to back up and you're like, this is why I'm like feel like this. And, like there was one dude I just immediately was like, this is crazy. Yeah. He got on and was like, I will never trust any Democrats for the rest of my life. Now I'm gonna carry my gun. You guys are all like just like murderous, ravenous, murder loving. And I was like, holy shit, bro. Like, you need to breathe.
How about where like it's all the cancel culture, remember left wing people were canceled. Oh, we're gonna go back on your Twitter 10 years ago and you said something, so you're canceled.
From a time period where people spoke differently.
And then the right wing people were like, fuck you, freedom of speech, that's what this country's about. And now they're pushing to have people saying bad things about Charlie Kirk's getting fired from their job, which is like you can't be like, I can't believe they would try to cancel me, and they're like, now we're canceling you. It's just fucking childish.
Again, it's hypocrisy on both.
It's all back and forth.
Yeah, right. It's hypocrisy on.
So I'm doing it.
How's it feel?
Correct.
Well, it's hypocrisy on both sides, and that's what I always say. Like, it's all the same shit. You can't bitch about cancel culture and be a part of it at the same time. You just can't. But, again, it goes hand in hand with, in both sides like to tout and hide behind the word love. The right likes to hide behind the love that they read scriptures on, and the left likes to love is love thing. It's just. Right. And look, somebody died, okay? Somebody got murdered in cold blood for having an opinion, for speaking words. And people are cheering for that. So does that, again, I will bring this up. Does that mean that somebody should walk out of their house, go to their neighbor's house for having a sign on their yard saying that they believe this? Should they have the right then to go into that house and blow that person's head off for having an opinion? Is that what you're trying to say? That, fuck around and find out you had this opinion, go fuck yourself, now you get to die now. That's a very fucked up thing to say. Well, we live in that's Russia, that's North Korea, that's China. Those countries like to do that. That's the kind of shit that happens in those countries, because Vladimir Putin, if he hears things that he doesn't like, he'll have you fucking killed. We live in America where that shouldn't happen, but yet people are celebrating.
Well, Andrea and I are older people, and we come from the generation that I don't understand how, when, and why it stopped being a thing, where if something you didn't like, it wasn't for you, it bothered you, you changed the channel. Yeah. You didn't read it, and you moved on with your life.
Thank you. We scroll. That's all you do. I look at things all the time on either side that I go, that's a little extreme. And I scroll on by.
And then you forget about it promptly 5 minutes later like an adult.
Yeah, because I have more things to worry about than to sit there and twiddle my fucking dick hole and go, oh, I'm upset about this. Now I need to lose my fucking shit.
Twiddle your dick hole?
I've had some I've had some periods of time where I've done some major annoying, like I will ruin my day. And then later in the day, after I've like argued with a stranger about, I don't know, whatever it fucking was, for like 4 hours, I was like, man, why did I even fucking bother? I'm not thinking any different. They're not thinking any different.
Yeah.
And all I did was I spent the whole afternoon ruining my afternoon.
You ever see that meme where it's like a guy in his deathbed and he's like, I wish I'd argued with more strangers on the internet.
Austin, you're the youngest one on the show. What do you do when you see something that you don't agree with on Facebook?
Scroll past it and move on with my life.
So why is it so hard for everybody else to fucking do that?
Because you get a
I don't know,
a crumb of attention for being like, I'm mad about this. You guys see what's up? It's about me, but I'm pointing at this thing, but really it's me. I'm covering it.
If you want to be outspoken, start a podcast. You probably found the first 5 episodes because you'll be like, oh, nobody's listening, and then you'll quit because you're a loser. But here we are in episode 251 talking about this shit after 6 years, almost 7, and we're still talking about shit, and we're still having discussions. Because we have opinions, Matt, does that mean somebody should come in here right now and blow our heads off like YouTube?
Yes.
Like Google should come in here for...
I'm so bad at this.
Oh.
Yes, no, I mean, no.
Look, let's read some comments because the listeners have been commenting.
Phone a friend, help.
Help me, please. Let's see, where do we want to start? Okay, let's see.
The only thing I was going to say in between was that the other problem is that unfortunately, because the internet is at your fingertips, if you are having a bad moment in your day and you make the mistake of deciding to like get online, all of a sudden it just gets fused into that, and then you're just engaging in bad behavior, whether it's your main post like fuck everybody, like
we all do that.
Yeah,
We've all had
yeah.
it. And they're like, you go back
so-
and delete it an hour later, you're like,
You know
what was
what?
that?
So I've been trying to now like have my meltdown internally and be like, is this something I really want to melt down? And then if it's like the weight thing was annoying me, and that had been going on days, and finally I was like, no, I'm melting down online.
Yeah.
Seeing if somebody has any, ideas, and so I took information from all of you, and I'm going to try something different. And there has been other cases where it's like meltdown. Why did I even bother doing that? There was no fucking point in that. It just thought, you know what I mean? It like just made the day worse. It made somebody else's day worse. Like sometimes it's like just put it down.
So we'll start with this comment here. John says his kids were there. So sad. I did see something along the.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Again,
I
I don't know
half
if-
and half. I couldn't.
I don't know if it's true or not, but people were posting that his daughter was running towards him because of the loud noise and she was scared. Like, that's fucking heartbreaking, right? Because we all ultimately know what happened. And if that's true, it's heartbreaking. And as a parent, as a human being, let's put it that way, because a lot of people don't know how to be human beings anymore. That's fucking heartbreaking. And I don't give a shit what side of the fence you're on. I don't care if you're left. I don't care if you're right. I don't care. Like, it's like those people that were on the left, we'll say the Democrat politicians that were killed in their house from that one guy who killed them.
Oh, and the dog.
It's fucking sad.
Yeah.
That should never fucking happen. And, the whole thing has just gotten out of control.
Neither should have happened.
No, I
you
agree.
You don't have to pick one. I think that's where people are fucking it up.
Well, that's what I mean.
You can say
you're
they
right.
both are bad. You can't be like, well,
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. People like to choose like it's a buffet. Oh, this is bad. This is
Well, and then
good.
it doesn't help
like,
any
what?
when dad is cherry picking who he wants to favor. You know what I mean? That doesn't help. I feel like that's adding an extra wedge in the divide.
100%. Dean says I cried seeing it. Yeah, it was not. Again, it was like the Iryna video. I watched both those videos. I wouldn't play it on this show, not even because YouTube wouldn't want it, or even Spotify or any of that stuff, or Facebook. But it just, I'm not gonna be the one that puts that on there. It's fucking horrible.
It was like Faces of Death back in the day.
Yes.
I wanted to see it so bad. Watched it once and was like, I didn't want to see that. So
they were mostly all fake. Did you know that?
Were they?
Yeah.
Sheila says
fake.
Amazon put a book out titled "The Shooting of Charlie Kirk." Someone made a screenshot recording, but the book came out on the 9th instead of the 10th. But Amazon took it down ASAP. My wife showed me this, and I don't know if that's real or not.
So
Me too.
the same thing. There's supposedly, once again, this is the internet of information. I sent my girlfriend. I'm like, look at this. According to the first paper that reported on his assassination was like the Jewish something whatever in Jerusalem, and the time it was published was like hours before it really happened. And then I'm like, look at this. Is this? And she's fucking Google thumbs and she's on it. There's no record of that, only on this. So one person just puts out bullshit for likes or clicks or whatever. It's not even fucking true. But you know what I mean? Somebody will just jump on that and be like,
yeah. Love it. Suck it right up.
Yep.
Then they're posting it in everybody's comment section like, look.
well, I've
like,
solved the mystery.
Right. It was planned 2 days prior, and she's in on it.
That book, with that book, I heard that like, AI can write you a book in 5 seconds.
Oh, easily.
But I mean, did that really happen? There's been nothing.
Somebody probably literally did a quick one right then and there, and then like altered the date.
Right.
I think Austin wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Austin wrote it. Yeah, I think he did it.
It's his secret.
It's a secret. You made a lot of money on that book, right?
Yeah.
Nina,
$2 million,
Nina says, what about the person recording the dude on the roof and said nothing about it? Interesting, right? Because I didn't hear about that either.
Yeah, no, it's just like if you look into like the Butler shooting, of Trump last year, or this shooting. Like there are so many things that you're like, wait a minute, like who just, like the Trump one, who just let that dude walk around for like 45 minutes?
Matt,
being weird.
2 words. Sloped roofs. Sloped. You know, I look at this like a big Secret Service failure. And it doesn't matter if it was Biden or Trump up there. I would have felt the same way, dude. Fucking protect the dude you're supposed to protect. If you fucking fail at it, then you should lose your fucking job.
If
you were trained all that time, and you failed at this.
If you trip and fall down the rabbit hole, but that once again, there's so much misinformation. There's like, they're saying that, oh, he's just walking around. He put a ladder up there, and nobody was like, hey man,
where's that ladder?
I'll tell you what. 1996, my cousin and I went to the CN Tower, and we fucked around, and we went where we weren't supposed to be.
The acronym would be CNT, by the way.
The CNT Tower.
Tower.
And we were maybe like 20 feet back in a hallway. And dude swarmed us. We had to go. We're as far as I know, from 1996, I'm never allowed to go to the CN Tower again.
Yeah. No more cunt for you then.
Never.
No cunt for you whatsoever. No tower.
No.
None, Austin. Never again.
No. See you next Tuesday. Tower.
Never.
But that's just me walking around a tourist spot when I'm not supposed to be as a dumb teenager. Like. Yeah. So, but this dude is just like, he's got a rangefinder and a drone and all that, and nobody
even knows what's going on with it. Nobody knows who this guy was, this Crooks guy. Nobody knows anything about him.
Right, and he's never been spoken. He's a ghost.
Nope.
He's gone.
He's just gone. Nothing. Nobody knows anything about him. It makes you wonder. It does.
But like I said, you go down the rabbit hole of that. They're saying that like the range he went to was visited by Secret Service people. Like maybe he's in on an op where he's the fall guy, but he thinks he's hero. Who the fuck? Once again, I don't. These things are just very interesting.
It's gonna get all, and there's gonna be all kinds of theories in either direction. Always. Then people are gonna be like, "This was a stunt pulled on purpose to get Donald more sympathy because currently people are mad at him, or a distraction to the files." Because so now my question is empathy or not? So when are we allowed to ask again? Because now what's going to happen is what I'm saying is anybody who's like trying to protect Trump or anybody, I don't know, whatever people are coming up with that are excusing the fact that the Epstein files have not been released yet. I don't like whatever their purpose is behind it. Like, how long do we have to wait before we're not assholes by asking for it again? Until I'd like to ask
until they make an edited version of the Epstein files where Trump is not even in the files, and he's like, they're not in this file, so we're just we all know it's not. They're all in there.
Clinton's
definitely in
die
there
before we get to even hold them accountable.
Well, look at the JFK.
Fuck.
Look at the JFK
when they
files.
die, I'm pretty sure when they die, like old age or disease, whatever, they're gonna say,
milk too.
I was in the files, and as well as Trump was in the files, and then that was their last words, and then they died.
Age like blue cheese.
It's a hard life when you're living with Hillary, and you got to make up for all that bullshit you got aired in the public.
You were part of the Benghazi fucking bullshit.
She probably brought it up every day.
Think about it.
I'm withdrawing from 15-year-olds. I need them. I need the adrenochrome. Look at me. I look like shit.
Oh, brother.
I'm 27 years old. Look at me.
So he's like, what's her face from Weapons?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't watched that movie, but I got to say.
It's great.
With the whole Epstein thing, like, again, I will go back and say it. Anytime you see somebody in front of the podium, no matter what side it is, they were in Epstein Island. They must. I mean, even Stephen Cochran was in Epstein Island.
Yeah.
Wasn't he like into some weird shit too?
He wasn't getting any lap tests because he can't fucking stand up.
He couldn't feel anything.
I mean, that would be the best time to get a lap test.
He was paralyzed.
His dick didn't work anymore, Austin.
That's what I'm saying. He can't stand up because he's fucking paralyzed.
He forgot he had that cock ring on for all those years.
Speaking of rings, I saw something that. No, it's not. No. It's. I'm sorry to disappoint you. It's going to be not anything fun.
And there ain't no fire. And there ain't no fire.
All right, there, Johnny Cash.
The Charlie Kirk thing, like they're like, oh, this is an edited video. They edited the fucking video.
Wait, the shooting video?
Yeah, it's
Wait,
edited.
how do you edit that?
Hold on, it's not because they're saying he has a ring on. And then,
What?
and
And
the
then
next frame,
he
it's
doesn't.
on a different finger.
Get the fuck out of here.
But they're like, oh my God, that's weird. And it would be weird. But then they like, hold on a sec. No, he had one of those rings that like opens and closes. And he like, there's plenty other videos of him fidgeting it.
Yeah.
So it really, when he gets shot, it like, you know what I mean? It looks like it's on his other finger. But just stuff like that, misinformation. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know,
It's sprinkled all in there, so it's like so hard to tell. And then even if you could figure out what is actual real information, the minute you go to try to show it to somebody who doesn't bother caring where their sources are from, they just immediately discredit your sources, swinging in a direction that you're like, whatever.
pull up the mugshot of that guy again, real
I was
quick.
gonna say, like, and you look very close in the ring, and then you look at the engraving. It says, "I was on Epstein's island."
Do you look at the picture of this dude?
Yeah.
Do you have a picture of him next to Charlie Kirk? Do you think he's like, wait a minute, there can't be two of us with no fucking top lip? Like,
Oh my gosh!
there can only be one guy with no top lip. I'm fucking fucking no lips between them. Fucking Johnny No Lips.
You know, the whole thing is just sad. The whole thing's sad, man. Like, nobody on the left or the right should be dead because they fucking believe what they believe. And if you are all about this shit about, oh, well, you should go shoot people because they have a differing opinion and they're spewing hate. Like, the people that are saying that he's spewing hate, number one, never probably listened to any of the debates he had, realistically. And number two, they're spewing hate themselves with the bullshit that they're posting. And I just look at it and go, you know what? I want nothing to do with those people. Like, I want nothing to do with you because you're a trash human being for not having any empathy. And it has nothing to do with him. Oh, well, he's a millionaire and he doesn't care about you, so why should you care about him? Well, you cared about somebody who put a fucking gun to a pregnant lady's fucking stomach, and people were fucking burning down cities over that shit. Not to say that the death was right, but again, you want to sit there and compare apples to apples. It's the same fucking thing. You're a hypocrite, and you're a... Yes.
George Fenn.
Yes. And it's bullshit. Like, the more you look into it, the guy was no fucking saint. Not to say that he deserved what he deserved, but you are comparing apples to oranges.
Have you ever seen it's like the video of it's like one of those like DJs. Fuck, Nina, if you're listening, who's the DJ that he's like on a rooftop and he's like, hey, he's like this French guy and he's like, I want everyone to listen to this song. He's like, and I hope it brings peace, and it's for George Floyd. And then it's like, and it's like, but it's like the most surreal fucking thing. But he's being serious.
Like, dude, nobody deserves to die. Okay,
Unless Nina, who is this? Help me. Who is this guy?
Unless you're somebody who is a murderous, raping, child molesting fucking pile of shit, nobody deserves to be fucking offed because they said something or whatever. It's just bullshit. Nobody on the left, nobody on the right, you're fucking all human beings. Start acting like that. And it's just the same thing, like, have a fucking heart. And it doesn't matter who the fuck it is. Like, there's people out there that I don't agree with on the right or the left. And I sit there and I go, whatever, scroll on. That's your belief, cool. Don't care. Whatever. Live your fucking life. But to sit there and just go, you know what? It's okay to have somebody killed because they believe this and they said that, and you're part of the problem. And everyone wants to cry about, oh, America's so divided. Well, you're part of the fucking issue. And the more you go on Facebook or Twitter or Reddit or whatever the fuck it is you fucking like to post on, and you completely just continue the bullshit trend, it's the same nonsense.
Well, I agree.
It's the same nonsense.
We've been changing the course of political landscapes in other countries, like black ops, like, you know, killing dictators and taking people out like that and putting new people in power to serve our best interests. Yeah. And we've been doing that for generations. So, like, why would it be so weird that we would do that at home?
David Guetta, by the way, she said.
David Guetta, thank you. That's the worst video.
Oh, David Guetta?
Yeah,
really?
It's like, oh, if you could just play it, it's an endless source of entertainment. Sure. Like the
all the best shit I did tonight.
Like, I'm gonna bring awareness to peace
That
and
will
his
be the
family.
best.
But the song
memory.
just didn't have the proper tone.
It's like he's like basically he's like, listen,
George
I
Floyd.
want you to all listen to my new club song, and I'm just gonna say this before it, so you have to, but it's nothing to do with anything.
Don't get me wrong. Like what happened with George Floyd's fucked up, and that should have never happened. But to sit there and make out like he's a saint, it's the same thing. The dude wasn't a saint. He made mistakes in his life. Does that mean he deserved to die? No.
Right.
So why does Charlie Kirk deserve to die?
Right.
None of them do. That's what I'm trying. That's the point I'm trying to drive home here. Okay. It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, because there'd be a lot less people if I was allowed.
Look, if you
give me the Thanos glove,
I don't even have,
you motherfuckers
I don't even
are
have to ask the
disappearing.
question. I already know the fucking culprits. But look, you know what? I will celebrate when somebody like Miss Piggy fries. Why? Because you did something horrible, horrific.
The Muppet.
Yes,
No,
the Muppet, the Muppet.
I'm like,
Yes,
It's a nickname we have for one of the
the Dollar Store Manson family.
okay, all right.
The ringleader.
the ringleader, the one that lured Sam into New York.
Disgusting.
That's who we refer to as Miss Piggy.
Miss
you know.
Piggy.
And I think I don't know.
Oink.
I think I probably told you off air, but that Kyle Sage guy, for
yeah.
years, piggybacking on that story,
Another one I wouldn't cry about if he died.
barebacking on that story of when I used to work at the strip club forever ago. I worked at 2 or 3 different strip clubs, and Kyle Sage was banned from every single one.
I wonder why. Why was that? Oh,
There
I
were
don't
so
know.
many-
Creeping bitches out.
Well, the first
Well,
thing
sorry,
he did,
not
the
bitches.
first thing he got on the radar of management is he dropped this like only insane people that's a number one way to be like, are you an insane person? Do you carry like a scrap of paper with 100 different things written on a piece of paper this little?
Oh,
Like,
the
that's
kind
like
of
an
paper we
insane
put on
person.
the page that we showed everybody.
And it like the Kyle Sage dropped this paper that had like information on
Yes.
everybody, like partial phone numbers. And just like all this insane shit.
Yeah, dude.
And
He's
he
a
dropped
nutcase.
it. He
He's
dropped
crazy.
it at one point
He
on
is
the floor.
dangerous.
And the management found it, and they're like, "This guy can't ever come back." And
Get
the
him
girls
out
were
of
like, "We've been fucking telling you this for 3 months.
3 months.
He creeps us out."
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
It's sad though because it's unfortunately until somebody does something drastic,
Right.
stalking can go on pretty far.
Oh yeah. It will.
You know what I
You
mean?
saw that
And-
with.
and if he was using those moves all the way up until he's been arrested, so he's been still writing names and
Yeah.
fucking phone numbers
Yeah.
down.
He's
for
been
years.
doing this for many years, and you know what? The paper that we even put on the Facebook page on our M-Balm Effect profile, that wasn't the first one. There was many of them.
It's like the dude in what movie? Which of the Adam Sandler's movies? And he's putting the lipstick on, and he's got the
Steve
fucking
Buscemi,
list.
yeah.
Steve Buscemi's got the list, and he calls him and
Billy Madison.
yes,
Yes,
and he
yes.
and
Oh,
he
yeah.
apologizes for being a bully to him, and he takes him off the list.
He, I remember vividly him begging me like 4 or 5
Kyle?
times, and I'm like, "I'm not letting you in
Yeah,
here.
oh, I bet.
I'm
Kyle.
not letting you in." And then
Well, you've seen him in person then.
plenty and many.
Was he really 4'11"?
He's a very small guy. He's a very small guy. But he has like he doesn't like he's completely unaware of the situation where it's like you're not coming in here. It's like, well, hang on, listen, let me. And I'm like, you're not fucking coming in here. And he's like, okay, well, I just want to state my case, like the most entitled, deranged fucking person. I'm like, you are.
I'm not surprised.
I'm like, you're not fucking coming in here ever again. You're creeping everyone out. Not like I'm sorry, geez, can I take a break from here? And it's like, no, you don't understand. Like he tried to explain that he was the victim.
Yeah, like I didn't do anything. It's
They all don't like me. They all. It was fine when I was in here spending money, and then they all ganged up on me when I wasn't spending money, and I'm like, so why? How
Why
come
are you
all these other
here
people
then?
can come in here
Right.
and have a good time and go home, and why are you like why am I babysitting you at the door? Like I'm like, you have to fucking leave. I remember one point being like, we're going to call the police if you keep coming back because like He's like, well, like in his head, he was probably driving home and, sitting on
Coming
a
up
pile
with
of phone books to see over the wheel. And then he was like, hey, you know what? Why didn't I say this? Tomorrow I'll go back and I'll put this angle on.
100%. He was fucking internally arguing his whole way home. I'm going to get past Matt the doorman tomorrow.
Yeah, I got him.
I'm going to get him. I'm going to make sure I get in that place.
But the fact that you were so adamantly trying to was like, that's a huge red flag.
Yeah, and look, that's the problem. Like, he ain't the only one. There's so many of them out there.
Yeah, but read the room.
No,
if you're trying to go into a place and there's a crowd of people that are like, no, like why would you want to come to a place?
That's my other
thing. Don't let them in. No.
That I have run across people who they bug you, even though you're like, I just don't like you. You just rub me the wrong way. And they had there's this very specific person I can think of who they keep bugging you and bugging you and bugging you and bugging you, and then it's kind of like the dude who keeps saying, hey, what's up in your DMs, and then they're like, fat bitch, because you haven't answered them.
You haven't answered
That's
them.
what
that's what I thought. You
know what I mean?
Bitch.
So they try to pressure you into liking them for years, and then when you keep putting your foot down, then eventually you're a compulsive liar.
Sheila says, that's right. They are the problem. Annalise says, I hope things are okay. Yeah, we're doing the best we can here. We're just talking about, we're actually talking about one of the leprechauns right now, which somebody had said on here. Yeah. Sheila says, me too. Smithfield Bacon?
Oh, me too. That's the movement that they're trying to get you for, right, Austin?
Yes, they got him. Sheila says, he reminds me of Bates. John says, did you ever run across Arthur Shawcroft during working security?
No, how old do you think I am, bro? Like 82 years old.
Well, listen. Mike Hardy's cousin, Jay Schwajman.
Yeah.
So when
Say
he
that
was
10 times fast.
10 times fast, when he was still in school and stuff like that, his mom would drive into the city to clean a certain couple of office buildings, and Jay would sometimes go with her, and they would see that motherfucker going by on his bicycle when he couldn't borrow his girlfriend's car.
Arthur Shawcroft?
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to kill hookers on a bike?
I love how people thought that was the
Those were
alphabet
probably
killer.
his off nights. Those were probably his off nights.
I like how people were like,
stop running so fast, I'm on a fucking bike.
No, seriously, he uses his girlfriend's car to do that shit.
Do you know how they call? There's a couple interesting.
Where did these undies come from?
There's a couple real interesting things about him if you already know it.
Yeah.
He would that Dunkin' Donuts on Monroe Ave. The cops. He would hang out and be like, I heard anything about the case?
Oh yeah.
To find out. Yeah. Also,
Oh, don't remind me of that, because that's literally right across from where I live.
really?
Yeah, I'm right across from Dunkin' Donuts on Monroe.
Oh my God! So he's
It's on Alexander too.
answered
Oh, no.
John in the chat. No, that all happened when I was 12 years old. So I was definitely, I'm not old enough to, I've never met him. But the reason they caught him is because they would find a body and they would put it to the news. Another Genesee Valley Park, body found, blah, blah, blah. Well, they're a forensic profiler was a psychologist was he's definitely returning to these scene of the crime. He's definitely getting off on returning to where this happened.
Dude, he'd be eating lunch.
Yeah. Just hanging out.
What about
I did that.
What about the Irondequoit Bay Butcher?
How is it not completely obvious? Sorry, just one more thing. The spot he had to look below, nobody would fucking eat lunch there. And how are you just sitting there eating a sandwich on the most unscenic spot on the planet?
Eating an Arby's, and he's like, "Oh, speaking of roast beef, sorry, Deborah."
Pretty much.
But they found him. Oh, it's terrible. Anyways,
Sorry, Deborah.
they found him. They found him because they didn't publicize where a body was found. And they caught him when he went back and he was cranking one out. And then they were hiding out in the park and caught him.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's typical.
He was a special kind of guy.
Yeah, he was a special needs kind of guy.
He also was a murderer who had been released.
Yep, he was in Watertown.
So again,
and had killed a couple little kids.
So again, you're telling me that this again, like I said, was going on for a very, very long time.
Oh yeah.
It's nothing new. Yeah. Nothing new. John says he killed before he got out and did this.
Yeah.
Of course he did. Because, again, justice system has never worked and we continuously let this happen. But there's a special
Because they're innocent.
you know Dean says, Matt, bring home Taco Bell for Shaney. So just letting you know. Just letting you know.
What is that?
Had Taco Bell earlier.
Now, so
2,000 murder cases a year for New York alone, Erica says.
Speaking of Arby's.
Holy shit. Now think about that for a moment. 2,000 murder cases a year for New York alone, yet nothing gets done about it. And didn't I hear people say that, this bail reform doesn't attribute to violent crimes?
All this talk
Doesn't
of
matter.
dead hooker pussy makes me crave a chalupa.
A chalupa.
What's good?
It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah,
yeah. Speaking of Arby's, I want some Taco Bell.
yes,
I had Taco Bell earlier.
They say that it's only the violent ones that they don't let out, but
Yeah, I
Is
don't
that
believe
true?
that. No, it's obviously not true because look, again, if the justice system did its goddamn job, people that were killed in the last whoever knows how long would still be alive today. Again, look at Iryna. Look at Sam. Again, a couple of cases we've just talked about that people were let out and did worse crimes that they were put in for.
The list goes on and on.
Again and again and again and again. And
If
nobody
only there
wants
was some kind of warning sign from the guy who's been locked up 19 times.
If only.
Right. You'd think that there'd be like, maybe one time.
Maybe there was a
depending
pattern, you
on
know? You would think there would be a
circumstances,
pattern.
But
Yeah.
after
You would think.
and then it happens a second
But
time,
you
you're
know
done.
what? That's
Right.
you know
Yeah.
what? You're right. You're absolutely right. That was my problem. I thought.
You thought, which is against the law. Now put him in the clink for 50 years and let out the people that were killing people beforehand.
I
him out.
thought people had common sense. My bad.
I'm sorry, common sense doesn't exist anymore, Austin. You should forget that. Burn that shit out of your fucking head. It doesn't exist.
How many times, too, there's like
Just ask AI.
these shooters
Yes.
and stuff. that-
ChatGPT, please.
There's people that are
Just
on like
ask
an
Bear-
FBI watch
Bigfoot.
list. And It's all like, they knew about these guys for years. The 9/11 hijackers, they were known, but people just were like, what, nothing was done, and it's like,
Oh yeah.
Anyone
Elliot
know
Will got
who's from
fired.
Lockport, New York? What? Who's in Lockport, New York? Who? John says anyone who. Let's restate this. John says anyone know who's from Lockport, New York? I don't.
a killer, serial killer, or?
Dexter Morgan, right? Oh, that's New York City now.
Is it?
Now it is.
I don't know who's in Lockport.
I mean, one specific person.
Sheila says
Chris
Nebraska.
Smith from Arbor Street. I don't know.
Damn, you just threw him right out there, but homie, God, man. Sheila says Nebraska won't even release no one that commits murder.
Because there's 7 people in Nebraska.
Well, yeah, they can't afford to lose anymore.
Who's gonna make the corn?
Maybe they're just a little bit smarter than
He's
us.
the best corn growing murderer in the whole state.
Erica says
there ain't time to murder. You
Erica
gotta
says not
harvest.
enough evidence to pursue arrest.
He fertilizes all his corn with the corpses.
I'm sure he's fertilizing something. John says Tim McVeigh. Really?
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. That's
That
news
guy's
to
the
me.
bomb.
Oh,
Why would you say that?
Whoa, come on, dude.
even you know, you're like, ugh.
He knows.
I know.
He knows. He's seen better caw.
It cost you nothing to be here. Fuck off.
Well, Webbs, no skin off my shoes.
No.
What's wrong with you? Are you okay? No?
No,
You
I'm
gotta-
saying shame.
doing
Shame on that
shame,
joke.
shame.
Shame.
You need a car crash sound effect for like times
Shine the
like that.
non-believing shame.
We have one.
Drop a deuce.
So,
We have those two.
so also the other thing that's gotten lost in everything is the other shooting that happened in between.
The school shooting.
Oh, yeah, there's a school
and that
shooting, too.
one is also supposedly the shooter was radicalized somewhere on the internet.
Again, this.
And
what's
I feel
the common?
his was like they said like anti-Jewish or something.
What's the common theme in all these things? Do you know?
I think
Getting misinformation on the internet? Maybe?
people that aren't touching grass. You know what I mean?
All the above.
Yeah.
It's one word. internet.
Yeah.
It's look, I don't care what anyone says. Pre-internet, we had our problems, and we always will. But I think that the internet, and especially where it is today with social media,
impressionable people are easily led.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Radicalized through different groups, and I know John said something
How
about
many Amish mass shooters are there? Probably not many.
Yeah, I wouldn't say there's any. But I'm not going to... Well, look at Amish people as a whole. They live a very secluded life. Now, I'm not going to say that they haven't had a perfect life because Patrick Goodwin was also Amish at one point in time, and look where he ended up.
I was going to say, they just hide their mental issues under chores.
But
do some choring.
And Erica says, justice is so important when tragedy happens, division, depression, and I agree with those.
That's the truth.
And I agree with those things. I think division and depression all go hand in hand, especially with the interwebs, the internet.
Well, and if you're not making a lot of interpersonal connections outside of the internet, and that's like...
It shapes your view.
Well, and I'm sure it also affects your mental health because if you get
does.
online and it's just all negative bullshit because you didn't...
That's...
you got pulled into that direction.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. As somebody who... Look, it's a contributing factor to my own mental health.
Oh, I'm switching shit up.
And you have to. And I think you should really start taking yourself out of that aspect and really getting to the roots of things and getting and touching grass, so to speak. John says,
talking to real people.
What would happen if we shut it all down? I think the world would go fucking
the genie's too far out of the bottle.
But it
There's
would be...
no
I
way.
I agree.
But it would be cool to... So my niece had to do an experiment in her college class. They said, get off social media for a month.
You have to.
And I never asked her how she felt after that month. But I do know that, like, moving away for 10 years, the whole time I was gone, my dad kept saying, nothing's changing here that's worth worrying about. And when you came back, a few people were a little more worse for wear. Some people were a little better off, but overall shit didn't change much.
You mean to Rochester?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like it's the same thing with the internet, but people don't, you know what I mean? Like, you wake up, nobody's there to talk to, get on your phone.
Right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I agree. Look, it's like you said, the genie is out of the bottle. And we've come very dependent upon it, which sucks. And we shouldn't be dependent on something like this. But Erica says spot on, which, look, it's true, though. Because think about it. How does a child, teenage, whatever, get radicalized? I don't know. Think about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like anything. You just consume, and it, just like the algorithm, like you said, you click on one video and then you're like, your algorithm is fucked.
It's fucked. Yeah,
it's fucked.
You look at some really horrific video, like if you watch these unfortunate murder videos. That's so weird.
Uh-oh.
Are we okay?
The internet was like, fuck you.
Oh, yeah?
Now we're going.
Oh, yeah. Live without me, bitch.
Oh, Jesus. Well, our screens went down. That's a problem. And there's nothing we can do about it, right, Austin?
Yep.
Let's see if we can fix it. Well, we can fix it. We'll fix it. There we go.
There we go.
I don't know what happened there.
The internet got mad at us for talking about taking a break.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, bitch,
I'm breaking up with you first, M-Balm fuckers.
Yeah. Black screen. Sorry, Erica. Yeah, we got a little black screen of death there. Not what we wanted to do, right, Austin?
Yeah, I think our screens just went totally Allahu Akbar, you know what I mean?
You mean Aloha snack bar?
Aloha, yeah.
You sure you weren't kicking wires?
I'm
just joking. I'm joking.
I'm sure it wasn't me.
Oh my God. What happened? How did that even happen?
Oh my God.
Can somebody tell me how that even happened?
No, none of us was moving. We were talking shit about the internet.
Yeah, that's true. It's a true story.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Is it gone again?
Oh, no.
No, we're not. It's not gone. It's just that particular webcam or that camera, whatever you want to call it, is just not working.
It's just not happening. Not happy.
This one?
It's unhappy.
Neen says they're listening. Yeah, they could be.
Yeah.
They could be listening. I don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah, so like I'll notice it starts pissing me. So when I'm bored and I will flip through reels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I'm trying not, and I usually try to pick things that are, I don't know, like I'll like start looking at somebody who does healthy recipes. So I'll start fucking looking through there. And then all of a sudden, like, because it's under, like, food, all of a sudden the algorithms are like, oh, you like food? And then it starts showing you, like, fucking biscuits and gravy and all this other shit. And you're like, this isn't the direction I was trying to go.
Right.
Then you'll go back and you'll be like, let me look at crafts. And the next thing you know, you're seeing 20 stand-up from, you know, like, I don't know. It's, like, so fucking weird how it'll pull you into a direction and then it won't let you leave that direction.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden you're just seeing over and over again the same 3 content creators.
Right.
And so I can't imagine, especially like you don't know the family dynamic. Some families are close and they do a lot of things together and they're like all up in each other's business. And then other families, like the kid is like figuring life out themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Why is my whole algorithm just nothing but videos of midgets fucking? I wasn't looking at anything like that.
The midgets part's kind of... That's not even politically correct.
I'm sorry.
I even wonder sometimes if
Little-
he was like, I found this poor stray on the side of the road and I brought it home and I brought it back to health, and you're like,
Brown chicken, brown
did you
cow.
or did you starve a cat for 4 days and then
Are we watching the video in reverse?
right? Like who the you know, you don't know anymore.
Really don't. No, you don't. You just don't.
Because it's all about just getting the likes. Because I've seen plenty of, monetizations done on behalf of me arguing with people and then them taking about this much of the info and using it so they can get, I don't know, $20 for the 100 likes they get for it or whatever.
Yeah. It's quite a bit of likes. You know, it's quite a bit of likes. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird, but yeah, it's the internet is a huge contributing factor to why our society is going the way it is. People want to one up each other. They want to go, oh, look at me, look at my fucking post. It's more extreme than yours. It's more edgy. A lot of edgelords out there, you know, on both sides.
Person trying to do this.
Yeah.
We're chasing for clout.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like people want to chase for clout. They think they're funny. They think that they're hip. They're cool. It's like, no, you're just stupid.
Whatever.
You know?
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, you can't fix stupid.
Yeah.
You can't argue with it either. I have to tell myself that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a hard one sometimes to, you're like,
Clout driving people
even
to
spell
do the
right.
most for Erica says, clout driving people to do the most for the least. 100%, always. Yeah, you see it all the time. It's like, I don't know.
Her cringe video. Yeah, click on the... Dude,
Means his mine is filled with cringe videos. Thanks, Matt.
My new absolute favorite lane.
Yeah.
And my algorithm pushes this right to the forefront.
Dylan does this too. I bet you're going to, yeah.
Stop me when it's the same thing. Their videos, the person puts their phone here and they have an imaginary confrontation with the phone as if it's a person. And then at that, sometimes there's this one dude, he'll be like, hey. He's like, here's the phone. He's like, hey, I said get your hands off her. Get your hands off her. Or we're going to do something you're not going to like. And this kid's
It's
like
Dragon Boy.
130 pounds. He turns into a dragon or a wolf or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Fucking so
Dylan
funny.
We talked about that guy.
Yeah, because Dylan,
the guy that
The dragon
always
guy.
pulls up
Oh my
all
God.
of those fucking cringe videos,
I
and then
love
he
that.
forwards them to me, and I'm like, you know what?
Yep. Dude, tell Dylan, like, real recognizes real, because that's a fucking, I love whatever.
I don't know. Okay,
I don't even care if the dude's doing it for, like, not really doing it. He's not sincere. It's funny 10 times out of 10. I laugh so hard at every time.
I don't know what's worse. It's the fucking, like, his acting or his fucking filters. Like, it's the worst.
It's comedy gold. Like I said, I don't even care if the dude's not sincere or if he's like I found my niche.
No, I feel like that's That's his jam. Like he's being the superhero in the movie in his mind.
Remember
is on it.
when you were a little kid and you would have like arguments with like the shampoo and conditioner in the bath?
Yeah.
And that's like the
Always.
adult version of doing this.
Every day of my life, I would do this, Matt. Every day.
Hey, baby girl, have you seen his flirting ones?
Yeah.
Those are even cringier.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
He has the filter, all like the sparkling going on in his glasses, and he's like, "Hey, hey." It's so awkward.
Here's one guy who actually like he is doing it for humor, you know.
Yeah.
But he's always like, I'm gonna put on my best top for you, and he's like, we're gonna leave Mother home tonight, and we're just gonna go get some sparkling ciders together.
You know what he should do though? During that sparkling spider, he should play some Enya. You know, get that ambiance going.
Oh
man.
my God, James Dell used to play that every time. He thought that was the sex music of the century.
What's that other one you said on that one episode? God, it was a couple years ago.
Dis-moi. It was Enigma.
Sail away, sail away, sail away. Bone away, bone away. Oh, ouch! You hurt my ass.
Enya and Enigma was
Enigma's the one.
Wait,
Dis-moi.
that was
the
his
monk one.
sex music. Like it's time to get. That was his go-to.
That was his go-to.
The Enigma one is what gets me because they're like monks chanting, and that's what you're supposed to have sex to.
Yeah.
He would turn on the monks and try to get No wonder why I didn't have an orgasm until I was in my 20s.
You're like, this is not fun.
Do you remember he took the cue from when we were like they'd have a CD like sensual rhythms, and it would be songs like that.
Was there like at least mood lighting and like candle lights and shit like that?
No way. They don't. No, you gotta suffer in the dark.
Your mom's like fucking rubbing one out to candles, some Yankee Candle with that music.
No
playing.
minute pod today.
He had a stupid water bed in the in a mildewy basement. He'd throw that fucking CD.
You might as well just put on the Litany of Saints and have sex with that.
Sail away. You're like, I'm on a water bed. I have fucking no choice.
Sail away.
Song is making it
It
worse.
was the Enigma one. The fucking with the.
I wish we could play the music because it would make
Before we
me
fuck,
better.
can I take a Dramamine, please? I'm fucking getting
It's got
sick.
like flutes in it and shit.
Flutes.
And let me tell you, we didn't get past the first song. So what did it make her putting on the whole album?
Sheila says, "What the
Christ.
fuck? That's like my old Furbies in my backseat talking to each other and then sang with Reba." Could you imagine having sex to Furbies talking and Reba playing in the background?
So I knew somebody who had a
Ew.
malfunctioning Furby would just turn on and
Its dick
blink
wouldn't get
whenever.
hard.
Wait, the Furbies. Wait, hold on, the Furbies.
It would just turn on, all of a sudden be blinking.
That's
Could you
that's
imagine?
frightening.
Dee
No,
diddy
yeah, no.
dee dum diddy dum.
You're trying to concentrate. You look up, and all of a sudden, Furby's eyeballs just open up, and it blinks twice at you.
That. Nope.
Like I'm
Nope.
out.
Listen,
I'm
don't
out.
feed it. Listen, as long as you don't feed it past midnight, I think you should be good.
Sheila says, "Freaked me out so bad I threw them out my window."
I would too.
Oh wow!
Chuck them motherfuckers.
You would do that to the Furby?
Yes.
Oh no! Why would you do
Off
that?
my 4-story
See, everybody
building
thinks these
window.
little
Fuck
boo-boos
yeah.
or whatever are the
Shit was
scariest
scary.
thing, and they're not. They're not.
I would literally punt that thing over my balcony
That's not humane.
on the 4th floor, dude.
Dee diddy dee dee dum diddy dum.
Just
Those fucking noises they would make. Did you imagine, dude? That was the '90s. I don't even remember what the new ones were like.
And I also, I still have the Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi.
Oh yeah, they were the like.
Don't forget the
pocket-
troll dolls too.
Yes.
Like you feed them. The
Yeah, and they
Yeah,
they'd
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
and
yeah,
you had to
They
clean
would?
the shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Oh.
shit.
Yep,
fuckers.
You'd wake up in the morning. There'd be
Shoot
like
'em.
3 little rolled up turds with some flies
Bastards.
coming off of it.
What the?
We're looking at like probably 2002,
Yeah.
probably about. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the nightmare fuel right there.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that for sure.
Those things.
You want to play some of the
That's just
sounds?
a tiny version of Teddy Ruxpin.
Teddy Foreskin.
Sweaty foreskin.
You hear this?
Shut the fuck.
Could you imagine you're pumping away? You're just
On the
pumping away,
Furby?
right? No. You're just pumping away in the car.
The shelf,
You're
man.
pumping away in the car. You're like
Oh.
getting the leg ready in the position. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Harder, bitch, harder.
think
And then you hear this in the background.
Makeout lane would be scary if there were Furbies in the car.
So the girl in the chat, I'm sorry,
I'd be a little bit
catch your name. So you
concerned.
had one of these in the car. You guys were getting it on. What's going on?
Oh, the ADD is kicked
Enough.
in. All right.
Young lady, I'm trying to hear your story.
We're trying to get the deets on the
give us
Furby
the dish.
the Furby car incident.
Sheila says, at night in the middle of the country and nothing but cornfields, this is what you would hear.
So,
yeah.
Hey, Sheila, is that her name?
Yeah.
Sheila, I never said it. He said it was getting it on, and I just went with it. Like, I was like, oh, you were getting on, and the Furby? I said, I'm
Not
sorry.
with the Furby.
I apologize.
Why would it be with the Furby?
I don't know. He just said it, and I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Sheila says, I'm
Like, I
not
just
young,
fucking
I'm
agreed.
50. Oh. Well, look, these things came into our lives and they fucking exited faster than some dads that went go get a pack of cigarettes.
Well, I feel like they had a lot of mechanical issues.
Maybe, but did
they
you hear
creep
how it
people
talks? Stick it in animatronic like Chuck E. Cheese before he gets arrested.
Yeah, well, it's got the Chuck E. Cheese eyes and shit.
That's the sound it
I
has.
never had one.
No, that's the sound it makes when it has sex.
You would know.
Yep.
They
You
discontinued them because they became like self-aware and they became
You
like
fuck.
they just say like
murdering.
anti-Semitic stuff. and
Did
they're
it?
like,
Did it
they gotta
actually
go.
learn the English language?
No, none of this is
Oh,
true.
okay.
I just made this up. None of that's true.
Okay, I was wondering. I was going home from work. She said, "Well, if the thing started talking to me in gibberish like that, I would probably throw it out the window
I'm
too, and then
telling
run it
you,
over."
I feel like if you had them long enough, at some point they would malfunction and just fucking go off whenever they felt like it.
The noise was sure scary.
You should all do this. I play this game at home where I'll start saying something that I'm making up off the top of my head. It's not even true. And I say it as facts to my girlfriend, and she's like, wait, really? And I'm like, no. Like the other day, I was like, that fucking Dave and Buster's is Dave Chappelle and Buster Rhymes.
I love it. That's fucking great.
I wouldn't believe shit that came out of your mouth after that.
That's the side effect. When you're like being serious, she's like, okay, all right.
You're like, no.
I'm like, no, seriously, I'm choking and I can't breathe.
Neen
It's
says,
like,
my grandma
okay.
collected them bitches was scary when I stayed over. Speaking of what you were saying, so when AI kind of started coming around, before it became where it is now, they were starting to do things like music and all that. And there was this song that somebody had made with AI, and it sounded like a very brand new single made by Nirvana. So I played it, and I played it while me and Kat were in the car.
I got another story after you do this one.
And I said, yeah, Nirvana came out with a new single. She's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, yeah, you didn't hear? I was like, Nirvana came out with a new single. Kurt Cobain's back at it again. And she's like, the fuck are you talking about? He's dead. I go, no, he's not. What are you talking about?
What are you talking
I was playing the whole Mandela
Wow.
effect.
Yeah.
It was before it was before we could get away with it now, where AI wasn't as prevalent as it is today. And I was like, what are you fucking talking about? This brand new Nirvana. It's fucking awesome. I went along with it for a little while, pretending there was the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, I'm just fucking the AI did this. But sometimes you just have to fuck with people.
So Dylan says that there is because it's driving him nuts. Like he's come across it multiple times now. But somebody actually created an AI band with a fucking name and like everything. And there are like literally people like, oh my god, I can't wait to see you play live. He's like, it's fucking AI. There is no band. Like, what are you talking about? And people are like, oh, I can't. Like, I'd love to see them. They sound great. And it's like, this isn't a fucking human being.
Well, it's scary because there's really, one of the things, reels I always watch, that this AI will take a normal song. Like, yes, this fucking thing. Look at this. Go back. What are you... Literally, that's weird that you just went back. The AC/DC thing, like...
AC Funky?
Yeah, just click on it. They'll take, like, a song that you know.
We'll
Spring for premium, you cheap bitch.
Hey, Hell no. We got bills.
Yeah, we got bills to pay here. Got a new house to pay for now. All right, let's play this. I think we can get away with this one.
But this is all made by AI in 10 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
and it sounds real.
Why does it kind of remind me of Cowboy Bebop, like intro?
Yeah, it does a little bit.
Sesame Street thing where the pinball is cartoon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
AC Funky. Isn't that nuts? AI reimagined, not real. Wow, shocker. Couldn't believe that one.
So the thing is, though, the question it begs is how long before, like, bands and shit are obsolete? Like, you know what I mean? We're not waiting around for you guys to write a hit single. We just made one right now. And it sounds like you guys or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right, and then are they just going to hire somebody to go play it somewhere for them?
Right.
So let's okay. That was AC DC.
Yeah.
What about this one? Synth and Mark. It's a small.
Oh my god.
I don't know. It's not a long one. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Where's the vocals? Would the singer hang
I know. Where's the
himself?
fucking? I know. What?
So where's the vocals? Would the singer hang himself?
Oh, dude, too soon.
Damn.
All right.
Damn.
That and the Tim McVeigh joke, we're going to edit those out, right?
No, there's no editing here.
Oh,
We're canceled.
Canceled. That's it.
Canceled.
Let's see here.
No more hanging around.
no. No more hanging with the M-Balm.
Hanging with Jeffrey Epstein.
Damn.
Oh, was that too soon, or was that not right? No, I was right.
Just remember, he didn't do it himself, you
That's
know?
right. That's right.
Yeah, there's a whole
Have a little
bunch.
help from your friends.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. What are we at here?
Yeah, see? That's just where it's coming to. And the thing is are the people in the comment sections, like, do they really understand? Are they saying,
The Yeti
man,
is-
I wish, but no?
The Yeti
like, they
is like...
know, or they don't know?
I was going to say, like, the Yeti thing is like my favorite, though, for the AI.
Yeah.
The Yeti stories, it's so funny.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, the fucking...
Or, like, Plankton singing.
Hey, that is actually pretty dope. He did some, like, Tool songs, and I thought it was dope as fuck.
Of course you did.
Iron Maiden, if they were a synthwave band. What if Slipknot were a synth? Okay, so
Synth not?
synth not.
Yeah, so it's just all taking their shit and turning it into, like, elevator-y synth music.
Yeah. Linkin Park, somebody that I used to know, 2003, AI cover. Linkin Park, if they were an 80s synth band. Synthin Park. Interesting. Yeah, but where's the one with the vocals? In the end, but Mike Shinoda doesn't know why. What? Can somebody explain to me why that is?
So what they do is then they edit it so that it takes out, like, parts of the song but leaves in the rest of it. So it's just probably him saying, I don't know why. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
Probably. Yeah.
That's all that's going to be, is him not knowing why. Over and over again. Because I've seen that Seth Drums dude, like, have to try to drum to songs, and they'll put those weird ass shit in there, and he's like, "What?"
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. See, you can you're overwhelmed with an abundance of crap just now.
Right.
This is just another key example.
Arnold
Rainbow. Oh my god, that's funny.
Now this is actually a dude.
The one with Arnold Schwarzenegger is funny.
He actually does there's a dude that actually does the voice. It's not AI. It's a guy who actually does it.
This one?
It's pretty clever.
This one?
You can get to by a boat or a train. Is far, far away. Behind the moon. Beyond the rain.
It's perfect. Arnold's perfect.
Where over the rainbow.
You gotta admit, dude's got some vocals, okay?
So is that chicken.
There's a land
I didn't even look at the picture. I was just listening.
Dude, the face just fucking kills me. Oh my god.
You're not in Kansas. Give him the ear.
There's a land that I heard of once in
This
a
shit is so fucking hilarious. Like, my god.
It's obviously it's AI.
There's that,
video,
and the 1,000 Miles one is really good too.
1,000 Miles.
Yeah, there's 1,000 Miles with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Those are the things I enjoy about AI. It's when
It takes over shit that that shouldn't. It's like cheating.
Gotta do the job.
Look, I enjoy some laughs in there. That's the internet has its times where it has laughs, but you have to get away from the bullshit in order to find it.
Yeah.
But then sometimes if you go on YouTube and you go down those holes, you go down other rabbit holes, which is the dark side of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Which is where you like start finding out, oh look, there's this fucking weird serial killer that, existed all these years and he's still out there. And you're like, oh, well, then you dive in deeper. Then you dive in deeper and there's, oh look, little old Mildred, 85 years old. She's the one that was the one murdering her husband and her whole family.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I like these stories. It makes me feel good in the inside. But AI music, it's do I think it's going to take over bands? I don't know about that.
Potentially. I mean, it could.
I hope not.
I still like seeing bands live.
Yes,
and if they don't sound the same, fuck you.
I think that it's gonna replace like all commercial jingles. Like, why would you pay somebody to do a jingle when you're like, do make a jingle for fucking Pepto Bismol?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna screw some people over.
Which is all gonna be all fake shit. Like, it's just gonna be the norm.
It's gonna be the
Where you're
norm.
like, oh, this whole, commercial. Like, even they're saying that Amazon is trying to do this technology where like they put a whole script in, they can have a movie like that, but it's all going to be AI actors.
It's so crazy, man.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, that's fucking wild.
That's crazy.
Fucking horseshit.
They make a movie in like a day.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if AI is going to take over everything. It's going to definitely take over a lot of things that people are doing now, which sucks. But I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, it's come a long way already in the last few years, so I don't know.
Not in my job, it hasn't.
I hope not. I hope
they're trying to push to roll new shit out, and I'm like, the shit you've already rolled out needs fixing before you roll new shit out.
It needs all the fixins.
It needs the fixins. I work with AI every day, and it ain't I.
It needs all the fixins like
It's
a
definitely
Cracker Barrel
artificial.
meal.
I'm going to Cracker Barrel in a couple of weeks.
Oh, nice.
Cracker Barrel.
Gotta make it a day.
You got to make it a day.
Get that cornbread.
Yeah, I got to get that cornbread. I like when you go there and, you get the ambiance and all that. You've already pre-gamed before you went there. You probably
I've
with
never
the fam.
eaten at a Cracker Barrel in my whole life.
No?
Not on purpose.
Not unless you want some sub. I mean, it's all right, but I mean, you can get it at any diner. Quite frankly,
It's just diner food.
Basically.
I honestly don't even know.
Diner / southern shit.
It's
My kid
it's
loves
comfort
it.
food.
It got that
My kid likes their
cornbread.
mac and
It's got that
cheese.
cum.
It's
First.
just
And I say
cum
kid as if he's
bread.
not 21 years old,
I know
but
it's a-
my adult
Without
kid
the
loves
bread.
their mac and cheese.
it's a chain restaurant.
cum.
They're not
It
like,
is.
I can't wait to go to a chain restaurant. You know what I mean?
There's only one here in Rochester.
You
There's
go
one in
because-
Henrietta.
So what happened was when
That's the one I used
when
to
the
work
kids
at.
were young, that's when, sometimes when they're fucking picky and shit.
Yeah,
so my
nuggies,
parents would
yeah.
just pick it because it was like an easy place to take everybody, and then everybody's palate got better, and Alex was the only one that he was like, I love my Cracker Barrel.
Going through that right now. Like if we're all gonna go out to eat and the kids are coming, obviously they're 7 and 9, and I'm like, I can't wait till you discover the world of food beyond fucking nuggies and fucking tater tots.
And if they don't have those, you're
Like-
not getting there.
like-
You're not going.
You'll give them food that's delicious, and they're like, I don't like this, and I'm like, no, what? No,
Yeah, no,
no, you're fucking up.
Yeah. No, I've watched my father pay for my son to eat Kraft mac and cheese at a restaurant.
Yeah,
so funny.
And you're
You know
like,
what I mean?
and it's not even good. They fucked it up somehow.
It's all watery, and you're like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
Like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
How the fuck does this happen?
Yeah, but not at Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel,
Legit.
I guess.
It's legit.
Caucasian container.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what they call Cracker Barrel?
Yeah, well, I have to now. Sensitive times.
Yeah, sensitive times.
No, the Cracker is back on the barrel.
Oh. No, you gotta call it the White Barrel. It's very racist to call it Cracker Barrel.
That's insensitive, Austin. And people will pillage the fucking world now because you said that.
So the jeans, company stocks went up for having the controversy of the Sydney Sweeney.
Oh yeah, negative shit.
Cracker Barrel went down. Their stocks went down for taking it. Like the world isn't real. It's a simulation. Like what the fuck? This doesn't make any fucking sense. This is what we're caring about.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Your great grandfather wrote your great grandmother letters home from the war so we could argue about Cracker Barrel. Give me a fucking break. Like
I don't care about the sign. Real. I just want to make sure that the pancakes still taste decent. You know what I mean? Like that's the part I care about. I actually do like. I know people though that they are upset at all like the outer changes of all building. Like they don't like all the modernization of like McDonald's and shit. You know what I mean?
I'm not going to that library. They don't even have gargoyles.
True.
There ain't no fancy arches. I ain't going to that Mickey D's. It looks like a institution. It doesn't look like a restaurant.
It doesn't look like it's happy.
No, I mean, but no, it doesn't. There's they definitely don't do do you find any play places out there? Are you looking for play places, Harold?
No, see, that's the thing. Like,
you can't.
Well, no, there's no play places because they burned it all down, especially in Newark when they did a firefighter drill and they did all the training there. And they burned down the McDonald's on there and they built up a fucking depressing one. So there's no play places out there to go and
take the kids
play with balls anymore.
Yeah,
no, you just can't do it anymore.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Nope. No, see, Chuck E. Cheese exists. It's just you just don't know if your favorite Chuck E. Cheese is going to be arrested in sight of kids when he goes and steals credit cards from people.
What I find appalling is that it is a rite of passage for every adult with a new child that is old enough to go into a McDonald's play place to have an incident where you want to fucking leave, and that kid won't get out of the fucking thing, and you got to spend 20 minutes trying to coax it out. You don't get to do that, and your son would definitely be like, fuck you, come up here and try to get me out. Like,
yeah, I don't know if I would fit in one of those tubes anymore.
Be like...
No.
Chuck E. Cheese is like, come get fucking...
Hey, you can't be in there.
Cold
You can't
pizza
tell me what to do.
Bronchitis at our fucking rat casino.
It's all token arcade games now anyway. Like, there's nothing except for like Ski-Doo.
I remember being a kid and we had like...
whatever it was called.
I remember one time going for a birthday party and it was like a kid version of like a fight club under the rat thing under the stage.
Oh, good.
Kids would come in and we would just beat the shit out of these kids and send all the kids out crying. And it was like a fight club. Like if you went in the fucking rat thing, me and my friends we're like, I don't know, 6, 5, 6, whatever.
It.
Just beat the shit out of anybody coming into the thing. And I'm like,
the little secret hiding.
Yep, the cheese hole under the stage.
You
the
cheese hole.
And we would just be like, fuck you, don't come in here. It just made sense. And it was like, you're best friends with the kids you've never met and you'll never see again. But you're fucking
today. You're allowed to be in here.
Choking a kid out with his Oshkosh Begosh fucking straps.
Nowadays, you would just beat him over the head with a fucking Labubu, right?
A Labubu.
Yeah,
Honey
Labubu.
I finally saw my first one in person today.
Yeah, how'd that go?
And it was on my adult friend. It wasn't even a child. It was... I looked at it and I was like, yeah, it looks pretty much like it does online. To me, they remind me of Chimchi Cheese.
Yes.
Remember them motherfuckers? They were just like the little monkeys.
The little symbols.
It's just a new fucking version of that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
If anything,
just latch it to your purse or whatever.
If anything should be condemned in society, it should be these fucking Labubus, right?
I just think the
kids like them.
Yeah, that's fucking...
Kids want to have fun.
Yeah.
Let them have fun.
You know?
They kind of remind me of troll dolls.
Listen,
yeah, you were saying
at
that.
some point, you're going to go to a store to buy something that you're going to be like, why the fuck does this piece of shit cost this much? But
$50.
Your kid is going to be like, yeah!
Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah. Wrestling.
Isn't that what they are, like
wrestling.
$50?
Oh my God. Everything is ridiculous in cost.
Can we just
Legos? I want a Lego, but
Same.
Lego my Lego?
You got to take out a house loan to get a Lego.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Lego
Ain't
store.
that the truth?
Don't stop there if you think you're going to be getting a kid a present, saving a couple bucks.
No, you're not going to
Holy
save
shit.
anything. You're going to be in fucking bankruptcy.
You want the X-wing thing? That's cool.
Yeah.
It's $300.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here.
You got to take out a loan for that.
For
Sell a
Legos?
kidney.
Yeah.
Remember when like big ass pieces were like $100 or so?
Big ass pieces.
You mean like the whole set?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
but
the
now-
big ass play sets.
You
were
mean the
like
Mission to Mars
$100.
one?
Not anymore.
Remember the Mission to Mars one?
Yeah, I remember that one. Or Life on Mars.
Life on Mars. That's the one I'm thinking of. Mission to Mars.
Well, you pay $100, $500. The pieces all get stuck in your ass the same, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what are you doing with Legos in your ass?
Listen.
That's a lot of questions.
You got a Twin Towers play set and you're running and jumping, okay? So shit happens.
Oh, look at this beautiful
it's
Lego
not a few
plane I
silly,
made.
Jerry.
Oh, look at this big ass Lego building
Do they
I
have a
built.
Twin Tower Legos?
I don't think so.
They could be.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Maybe. Now he wants one just so he can do a skit.
The next time
God,
we could
damn
build
it.
one.
You could actually.
You could definitely build one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
When we go to the new studio and place and all that, we should build one.
Nowadays,
We have enough space.
there might be somebody else who already fabricated it and has a book that you could follow and just buy the parts.
Make sure you put that idea
'Cause
in
I've
the notes
seen
in your
it
phone so
before.
you never forget.
I already have it in my head. We remember.
I see what you did there.
Falling apart.
That was
I gotta go home and go to
not
bed, guys.
Yeah.
I gotta go home.
The
and
guy's
go to
100
bed.
years old. Let him fucking sleep already.
I gotta go home and go to bed.
I'm very close to that. So let's fucking make it happen.
Good times on the M-Balm Effect this week, guys.
Yeah.
I feel like we really solved a lot of the world's problems.
Always.
We did.
as we all do.
We solve them one cum joke at a time.
Definitely.
And one 9/11 fucking joke at a time as well.
Yeah.
Less Mickey D's, more Sticky D's.
Sticking these nuts in your mama's face. You all right? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
So this, my girlfriend's son, he's 7.
Oh.
My mom passed away like in 2000, and he goes, "Hey, where's your mom, Matt?" And I was like, "Oh, buddy, like I don't know." He goes, "She's in your balls," and I fucking lost it. I was like, "That's a great roast." That's fucking great. I laughed
Great
so hard.
roast.
Damn.
I was like, "You were savage and funny." So keep that up.
Nice.
Well, I would recommend listening to the song "Dreamer" by Ozzy Osbourne. Hence why I'm wearing an Ozzy shirt.
Oh, okay.
Go listen to that and fucking find yourself, in the mirror and look at yourself in the eyes and go, "Am I really doing the right thing?" Because if you're fucking cheering for people's deaths and murder and shit and say it's deserved and all that shit, you probably should think about that for a moment. But all the stuff we talked about, literally just fucking, we're going through shit in the world, and just all I'm gonna say is this: if you're a pile of shit of a human being, just a pile of shit of a human being. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just who you are, and that's what's going to happen.
Own it.
And say it with your chest. You know what I'm saying? Just say it with your chest. And it doesn't mean I have to associate with you, and I'm not going to. I'm not perfect, but I don't sit there and celebrate people's deaths unless they're fucking murderous pieces of shit. But it is what it is, and it's okay. It's all right.
Ladies, if you're going to say it with your chest and you're over 18, please snap a picture and forward it to Matt at the M-Balm Effect. No, just kidding.
Canceled again.
That's
And look, if you're
canceled
about
again.
to post about playing Castlevania like certain people do around here, just make sure you clean.
Wait, hang on.
No,
Did this really happen?
No.
Were you eating pussy? Oh.
He's like, God damn it.
Just make sure you brush your teeth and maybe even floss
I do
that
eat
shit.
pussy, but it's just
Cool, awesome.
Not during Castlevania.
Hey, let me see it real quick. You got a little labia and pubic hair in your fucking.
Aw.
He's got a little labia in his tooth. You gotta
All right.
Get that flossing, man.
Floss with the labia.
Wait.
If I live another 100 years, I'd never need to see Austin's technique ever again. Oh, God.
Technique.
You look like
Hey,
those fucking
you said
Labubu's.
you
You look
said-
like the Labubu's.
All right. Now I'm not sleeping tonight.
No one's sleeping
Because
tonight.
Austin will be eating your pussy till dawn. No. Oh, okay.
in the jungle, the mighty
Oh, no! What are you know what you are! What are we doing? Good times. That's it.
Gone off the rails.
There's nothing wrong with a little off the rails. Nothing wrong with a little off the rails.
I thought you were turning on an enigma.
I wish, but we'd get fucking.
I'm leaving. I'm fucking leaving.
We'd get murdered if we did that.
Dis-moi.
Neen says, have a good night, guys. Melissa says, love you guys. Thank you for tuning in, Melissa. Hopefully we brought some laughs in the midst of the chaos that we've been talking about.
Sensual rhythms.
Sensual rhythms.
I'm leaving.
Come sail away. Come sail away.
Wrong one.
Sail away with me. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. Smash that bell faster than you screwed your mother. What? And you get all the updates. I know somebody said, hey, you're not consistent. It's like, well, life happens right now, and I'm trying to get that back to consistency. But the best way to update and be posted on what we do and when we go live is the YouTube channel. That shit. Subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll know when we go live, no matter the inconsistencies or not. Okay? Just letting you know. I understand a lot of you are on Facebook, and look, I get it. Facebook is probably your favorite platform, but YouTube helps us in a lot of ways, and it'll help you too by letting you know when we go live.
Hey,
if you smash that bell pretty nice and hard.
I get bad news person complaining about a show that costs you nothing to watch.
Yeah.
Once you get in your 40s, your shit isn't even consistent anymore.
Nah, it's runny,
So,
it's solid,
what?
doesn't matter
Just
what it is.
enjoy the moments you get. Enjoy the movements you have.
Yes. John says, have a good night. You too, John. Don't forget to go to the M-BalmEffect.com. You can watch and listen to the show there as well. Obviously hosted by the YouTube platform and other platforms for the spot, the audio version. And you can go in there and buy some merch if you'd like. Support the show, represent the absolute dirty. And we'll be back live very soon. I'm not sure when. Maybe next week. It all depends on how things are going because we're still in the moving process, right, Austin? We're still moving. We're still moving and grooving like we usually are.
It's like, oh wait.
But yeah, that's how it works around here. And not sure.
At Lego sets.
He's still thinking about Lego sets.
Yes, 'cause I wanna get Legos
I'm
now.
glad that finally, right?
Yeah, like.
Finally, it's over a year.
See, look, it wasn't me trying to purposely avoid.
I was
It
convinced.
seriously was just scheduling conflicts.
And here we are.
Here we are. Still
Restraining
fighting for
orders be
our lives.
damned. We're sitting next to each other having a blast.
Yes, we're having a blast.
We didn't even need 40 ounce.
No, not this time.
No, of lube.
Of lube. That's Diddy's special. That's a Diddy
That's
special.
awesome. You can't get those Twin Tower Lego playsets in there without it.
Nope, you're right. And when we get to the new place, we could have a freak off and a Twin Tower off.
Oh, great.
No,
That sounds good to me, right?
Bring all the baby oil.
You can always DP with a Twin Tower set.
Yeah.
All right, we've
That's
gone
it.
off the
That's
rails.
it.
All right.
That's it? That's all she wrote? Okay. Austin, how you feeling, buddy? You ready to sign off?
Oh, yes.
Feel better? You
He's
having
ready.
a better day now?
He's having the best day of his
Little-
life.
Well, you're tired, but a little less.
A little
Yeah.
less. He's all right. He's
I'm
just
all right. I'm going through some personal shit. So
I
I'm just,
I
May
get
the
it, buddy.
only big C in your life be your ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or the Twin Tower
yeah.
set.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
Or the
I was
couch.
trying to give him an honest a word of encouragement.
Yeah.
no, I
That
do.
shit changes.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah. It's just like I said. It's just I'm just going through some personal shit and just
Don't worry, buddy. We're here for you.
it is what it is.
Here for you.
I'll move on. I just
You'll
gotta
be
focus on me and just
you
love
will.
me, and it's just it is what it is.
I had the big C too, but I got divorced. So
Oh, yeah.
goodbye.
Linda says, thank you for mentioning the Sam Nordquist in our family. We appreciate all of you.
You're
Of
welcome,
course,
Linda.
No, it's not going to be forgotten here. It's just not. And people want to sweep that shit under the rug, and they can do that all they want, but we're not going to sweep it under the rug. We're not like the rest of the fucking mainstream media or anything like that. We like to talk about things, and we're going to keep that to the forefront because that right there could have been preventable. I don't care what anyone says. And again, we'll talk about that stuff in the future as it comes along. But
And we'll have Kyle Sage on the panel as soon as Hell gets webcams. So
when does Hell get webcams?
I don't know.
Do they
Whatever that
get
is.
do they get the Twin Tower set too?
No, they're behind.
Oh.
They still have like PS1 down there.
Gotcha.
It's got to be a little while.
Gotcha. Well, it'll take a little while. Until then, Austin, just understand this, man. You'll get through this. We'll be here for you. and we'll keep doing this show. And dude, if you ever need a vent, just know that we're here for you.
I appreciate it, man.
Of course, man. And obviously, you know, this I don't know when the last studio show will be. I don't know when this is. This is kind of nuts to even think about before we sign off, because today could be the last one. Next week could be the last one. I don't know. I really don't know. When do you have the?
I can do one more next Saturday night, and then
that might be it.
Then the haunt season begins.
That's right. That's what stopped the whole like, oh, you know, if you guys aren't doing anything in December, I'm down for half a show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get it.
The haunt season, that's awesome.
Yes.
Haunt season.
Yes.
I always like you post every week that you got like a cool like a different look for costume. Yeah, why was I struggling with the word costume? Like a thing where you put on stuff that's
What's
not
that thing?
you, what you normally wear to disguise your appearance. A
Special
costume.
effects.
Twin Tower Lego set.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, always well done. All right, that's it.
That's how she wrote. Yep. So until then, keep your eyes and ears open for the next live show. We'll be back soon. We all love you, and in the midst of all the chaos, find those little pockets of good in life and do the best you can every single day like Dan Silly. We'll be back live soon enough. Just keep your eyes and ears open. This is the M-Balm Effect. Bye! Bye! Uh-oh. What'd you do, Austin?
I didn't do anything.
You've done it.
Well, there goes the neighborhood. It's a good thing no one got seriously hurt.
Oh my God!
Whoops, spoke too soon. Don't get too wrecked. See you on the next one.
The M-Balm Effect.